Y'all, welcome to Game Night here at Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
Martin.
Ken.
Shrey.
Derek.
All right, we did Lancashire earlier this week. We're doing Birmingham Road to Pittsburgh. Check that. Railway to Pittsburgh continues tonight. The Pittsburgh, the Rocks League Games, Brass Pittsburgh campaign starts next Tuesday. Tonight's not sponsored. We just wanted to kind of drum up and remember, and it's an excuse for these guys to be able to play brass a bunch. And let's face it, y'all ain't arguing. Everyone seems to really be enjoying this, so that's awesome. So next week, the Brass Pittsburgh campaign starts. We are getting an air-shipped prototype of the latest version, so we will be playing Brass Pittsburgh probably in 2 weeks into the campaign, but during the campaign, that one is sponsored. The patrons will be able to see an updated 2-player version of the game as well. And also next week, we're going to be busting out, continuing the railway to Pittsburgh with Age of Industry with this building that HCHQ is actually featured in that game. So that's kind of cool. So that said, I don't need to do an overview. He did an amazing teach of this way back in the day. And honestly, y'all just saw Lancashire. These guys are going to talk through their turns, so we're just going to get started. Ken and I are going to kind of swap places. You don't need me on here. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
How many? By the way, sleeved. He has it sleeved. Why?
My oldest opponent has a copy of this game. He also comes from this area, obviously. And I went over and visited them and taught them the game and all the rest of it. And then 2 months later, I went back, visited them again, and their cards were really pretty battered. So I immediately went and got sleeves for these.
And you've played this, what, you said like 18 times since the pandemic?
Yeah, 16 times since the pandemic is my count.
Nice. All right, let's get to it. Here we go. Ken, you're over. All right, randomized turn order. I got you. Go ahead. Just head over. Just don't die. There you go.
So I'm afraid no Dark Satanic Mills or similar for the cards.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Satanic Mills.
Instead, all good industrialists, of course, want to stash their money away tax-free. So we're going to use these Swiss money-themed cards to choose turn order.
Just go right in the middle.
They're just recent cards I got hold of. Okay.
Ace of Spades, that guarantees first.
Yep.
And then
Hearts,
Ace of
for
Hearts
me.
is going to be that, and then there. There you go. There's your turn order.
They're lovely.
Those are pretty cool.
They are lovely, yes. They do a good job. So this is Jackson Robinson, Kingswild. He does really nice
I love
stuff.
all
He's
the
done a
different
number
currency.
of packs of cards based on money.
Currency decks are
Currency
amazing.
decks, which are really good.
Beside the bishop says that teach was instrumental in me learning how to play this game, believe it or not. A lot of people, that's the case, beside the bishop. And B, I would hope that's what you're using this channel for, mostly. Sure. You can do predictions. I'm not doing any kind of giveaway tonight. But yeah, who do you have? Martin, Ken, Derek, or Shrey? And final score.
There's a correct answer.
Yeah, I would put my prediction on one. I think we all would have the same prediction.
Yeah.
Derek, clearly. Okay, all right, good. All right. So, everyone should have 17 quid in front of them.
Yes.
We have already dealt out the one extra card to each player, i.e. I'm keeping these off, and it's 8 per.
All right.
I say that as I double check and make sure. Yeah, it's 8 more. Yeah.
I love it when you first see your hand of 8.
Yeah, and you think, what the hell am I going to do with this?
Exactly. Well, I have no idea what the plan is until I get that you know.
And just like Lancashire,
Double check the number.
each
It looked right,
player,
Shrey.
you only get one action in the first round.
Yep.
Okay.
One action in the first round.
And obviously we're splaying these out sideways because, well, that's the orientation of the board. Right?
That's interesting. That's interesting too. Ooh, that's handy.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
I've had worse opening hands.
See, I'm not used to you not whinging about it. I mean,
Just
seriously.
what we need is Martin with a strong opening hand.
I've had worse.
All right, so you know what? Let me get situated with this. I'll put that there. All right, Derek, you're up, dude.
All right. So the first thing I'll do is I will use a card.
To scout? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Take a look over the
Here,
map.
while he's faffing. Oh, where exactly are you from, Martin?
There.
Right there. I feel like we're supposed to put a little mark on the board to represent Martin's hometown here. All right.
Walsall, but on the Wolverhampton side of Walsall.
Okay.
That's where I grew
All
up.
right, and I'm going to spend 4 to develop. Oh,
right.
sorry, over here.
There you go. Yep. All right. What are you developing away?
Cubes.
I think I might do. I think I'm going to do the level 1 box and the level 1 bear.
All right. Done. And Martin? Bluish white.
Well, Derek has followed what I did last time, which is open with a develop, which is not quite as good in Birmingham because the iron is more expensive. It's 2 for the cheapest iron as opposed to 1. But it's still a very good opening, and one I quite like doing.
Well, you've got to get developing done.
Exactly. You've got to get
and
developing done.
The earlier the better, and the cheaper the better. So.
Yes. Yeah, that generally is my logic. And 3 is pricey, but it's certainly not out of reach. So that's a good chance I might do that. What other options? Loans, obviously, a good one, particularly later on in the order. Another possibility as well is the taking of a canal. It's tricky, but it's a very good move if everybody else does something expensive and you're last. Because of course, if you spend less, so you go first next time, you'll be able to take advantage of the canal.
Right.
But otherwise, the canal might be a bit more of a risky choice first time off.
And unlike Lancashire, you can start with a
Right.
canal in Birmingham, whereas you can't in Lancashire.
Yes.
Right.
Which is, as we'll see, that will definitely speed up doing things like getting iron into the game, because obviously you'll notice that every single external point,
every
Shrewsbury,
entry point.
Warrington, Nottingham,
That's
Oxford
right.
and Gloucester all have an ironworks within a canal distance of
Reading,
them.
yeah.
So you can
Gloucester,
always
yeah.
build the canal and then build an ironworks.
Yep.
And you've got that all over the board. So almost everyone will get a chance to do that if they've got the right cards.
And somebody in chat is asking about, like, I've always been confused, like, how beer plays a part. And I think it was described before we got started, is it's effectively like ports.
Yes.
In Lancashire, think of it as you got to have beer, sometimes 2 beer, to be
Yeah.
able to flip the industry, to ship the industry. So think of beer as a port, with the exception of merchant beer that's out here, can be used by anybody. Otherwise, beer, you must be connected to your network. That beer does not teleport. Iron does teleport.
Right. I was about to say something and it's completely gone. Okay, I'll figure it out later.
Sorry.
No problem. It occurred to me just as you were speaking, and then
Oh.
it managed to go even before you'd finished your...
And the reason why I played this
thing.
card was because obviously there's no canals connecting.
Right, that makes
Well,
sense.
actually, Utoxeter can still be a good place to play because
Only your beer.
does not require transport because it
Right.
only requires iron, and you can always have your own beer. Because it teleports if it's yours. So in fact, building a brewery in Utoxeter is really nice in Canal because you can guarantee that no one else can
But not
take
2
it.
of them.
And again, you can only have one per in each. So yeah, there
Derek
you go.
is indicating who's got the Utoxeter
He might
option
not.
here.
He may not.
You
He
talk
may
to
not.
Monopoly.
That is
Yeah.
nice to have that card.
All right, so faffing along.
Faffing along, I am going to do the develop. Mm-hmm. So I will take those irons away.
You just watch your noggin on the camera. You're good.
right.
There you go.
And I'm going to get rid of both level 1
Beer.
beers, I think. I'm always tempted to get rid of a level 1 iron as well, because level 1 iron is also one that I tend to dislike But I reckon I'm not going to get a chance to build iron early because look at what everyone because I'll be astonished if I get to go second. So I'll clear the 2 level 1 beers out the way because
And
that will take advantage of an iron. Of
You will
course.
also play a card.
And I will also play a card. How about a boxes card?
All right, there we go. All right, done.
Thank you.
And that will go.
I think we've reached the point where it's maybe a little bit too expensive
To develop.
to develop.
Because it would cost you £8, right?
And I have the opportunity to set myself up to go first in the next round. So I will do that. I will spend this card here. It'll take a loan.
All right.
Interesting.
My camera is not cooperating. Give me a moment. There we go. And
Right, so I cannot guarantee myself, as you guarantee that I will go first.
No, you can guarantee yourself that you'll go second. Oh, moving back
and
3 on the
you
income,
play the
please.
boxes. Yep, I got it. You are red-ish,
Yep.
orange. Yeah. All right. Cool.
May I have a card, please?
Yep, and I can
you.
I can guarantee that I can go second. But if I was to, let's say, play a rail or a canal rather to a location that I like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like a different card?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Ken might have something that would let him build the iron that could immediately flip.
And also,
Oh, he gets 2 actions anyway. So
Yeah.
Martin, you want to go ahead and explain the 2 wilds to people too? Also.
Yeah, so in Lancashire, in order to do a wild action, you have to play both of your cards effectively as a single wild action. So you effectively lose an action and you have to do your action in that go. The scout action in Birmingham is a bit more flexible. When you choose to play the scout action, you discard a card as normal, then you discard 2 further cards and take 1 of each of these wild cards. This is a truly wild card. It allows you to go anywhere and thus do anything. This is a wild industry card, so it can be any industry, but it can only play in a place where you've got presence in your network. So it's a little bit stronger than and so the flexibility is 2 ways you get an improvement. One is you get this extra half wild card, which is kind of handy. And the other thing is you don't have to do the wild action the turn you do the scout. So you can kind of save it up for later.
all right, I'm going to play this leak card to spend. It's 5. All right, spend $3 for a canal. And I'm looking at 2 different locations. Kind of like them both for different reasons.
There we go.
I'm going to do this one.
Oh, okay.
To Shrewsbury.
And done.
And draw a new card. Still the easiest thing to forget. So there you go. We got, looks like red, yellow, purple, blue.
Yep.
Spending
Your $3 for your income.
Exactly.
Yep. And here, if you want, just hand me all the money and I'll sort it.
A wise person once told me that I shouldn't build any canals if I don't have to. And so I'm going to follow that advice and use this Ironworks card. Now, since I don't have any presence on the board anywhere, I can literally build anywhere that there's iron.
Facts.
So I will choose to build in Colebrookdale.
Because it's the only place where you can actually
That's
get coal
right.
to your iron.
Yep. And so that's going to cost 5 plus a coal, so a total of 6.
Yep.
And pop in a level 1 Ironworks here in Colebrookdale.
Which gets 4 iron on it. It will immediately flip because
Yep.
it's connected, so it will ship.
It's going to give me
And it will go over.
10 and 3. So I'll pop up to 0.
So he's getting 3 in income and $10 because he's filling 3, 3, 2, 2 for a total of 10. So there you go. So the 4 iron made it from this tile
Yep.
to the off-board location, which means to market. That little piggy went wham, wham, wham and paid him $10.
And I will play this lovely.
Bring your card a little bit closer to the edge of the board.
This?
This towards me. That way you have more room for the other one.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There you go.
I'll play this lovely pottery card
Pottery. Oh, that is not the right spot.
and take a develop action for 4.
Okay. because it's only, as you can see in that shot, it's $2 per iron per develop. If he wanted to only develop one,
Yep.
he could.
And
but
I will go ahead and remove these 2 beers.
there we go. And the cash comes over here. The cards
total
go
of
away.
10 money is what that looks like. Yep.
Got it. Give me a couple fives over here.
Here's 3.
Good.
All right,
2
so
cards, please, Shrey.
2 cards.
When one has a hand as ugly as this, one needs the maximum amount of time
So,
to consider one's
Make
options.
lemonade. Yes.
Yeah.
so one of the reasons I chose Shrewsbury is it has 2 iron locations. So if Ken happened to have an
Yeah.
iron card,
That's the
I
wise
can
thing to
do
do.
this also.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
So let's do that. I got to choose. Hey, I had this iron card. I could use a Coldbrookdale card also if I happen to have one, which maybe I do, maybe I don't. It's going to cost me
There you go.
$7, sadly. So I need, that's 10, so 7. And this is going to go here. And I need 4 iron.
Yep.
And they will second verse, same as the first, except for way less money, £6.
Go to here.
Here's your 6.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. And then tell me if you've heard this before. I'm going to develop. What did you develop, Ken?
I developed beer.
Beer. Okay. All right. Good to know. I mean, beer is logical. It's a choice. Can you grab?
2 iron.
Cost me
There you go.
$2. Derek stated some intent on boxes. I will state some intent on cotton.
All right. And so these, you take care of the cards. We'll
Yep.
take care of the rest. Those go yonder.
Good job spending a little bit less than me.
Yep, that is, in fact, the tiniest amount possible.
You have
less.
You have more money. You've taken a loan. I have not.
Yes, I have
Yes.
$44 in front of me currently. That's
All right,
right.
I think I'm next.
Yeah, Derek.
All right. I'm going to use this card to build a canal.
Okay.
All right.
It's going to cost me $3, and I will put
On
it
the card.
on the card.
And by the way, in case you're wondering where he's getting that from, the $3 in the canal phase, and then it's 5 and 15 respectively, plus coal over in the rail phase.
And
And everybody has 14 canal/rail.
and I think I might. Maybe I should have taken a loan.
Do that right now.
Yeah, and then I just leave the area open for everybody to come in. Oh,
Round to play iron.
And while he's thinking, Peter is asking Shrey, why not develop first so you can build the level 2 iron? And it was because he wanted to develop out the coal, or I'm sorry, the cotton.
Cotton. Yeah, I could have.
You could have done
one
that.
of each.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yep.
Cotton is it's a piece of work in this one. Like you got to really dig into the develops to make it work.
You have
So,
to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even the level 2 cotton is fine.
I think
It's
I'm gonna play this and take a loan.
All right, so back 3 for purple, because unlike Lancashire, you have to take it at $30, but let's face it, you only get $30 loans. So there you go.
I'll
All
need
right,
it because I have to pay back.
and
in-
now
money over.
help me out.
Yep.
And Martin, you're up.
Oh,
Well,
I need to take my cards.
slightly annoying of Derek. I mean, if it spent a little bit more money, I could have got a double move going. But I really fancy developing with 2 irons sitting there.
Hard to argue with
So
that.
Develop and loan seems like the obvious move to make, but I won't go first, which is a shame.
Right, because $4 versus $3.
But Derek has been very slightly annoying there. So now I've got a good sense of my position.
Birmingham Bros? Is that what that is? Okay,
No,
sorry.
just in general.
Just always, bros.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Derek, as usual, has decided to build in the opposite end of the map to everybody else, which is the traditional Derek manoeuvres we've learnt from Brass Pittsburgh, where
Yep.
he likes to develop on a completely opposite side of the map to
Although
everyone else.
in that one he's getting some bennies when he does that. This one,
less so.
who can know what's happening? Although we don't know what's on his cards. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And
The cards tell you what to do.
the cards do. I was quite pleased with my hand when I first picked it up, but now that I'm seeing
I'll swap with
state,
you.
the game state, it's less appealing.
Last and final offer.
I'm not
You're
trading.
welcome. Basically my hand has a lot of locations, which is nice in Canal, but I like to build close to other people in Birmingham and in Lancashire, so it's to take advantage of their canals, because I don't like building canals.
Yes.
But unfortunately,
we
I
have
don't have.
We have not
very
presented
much around
you with
here.
exciting options. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I
Well,
don't
good
have
on
very
us.
good cards around that territory, which is a bit
You
of
could
a problem.
scout.
I have more cards where Derek is, and that might be an option to kind of slide up to some of Derek's possibilities. I haven't really decided on that yet.
While you're thinking, go ahead.
But in any case, that's where I am in terms of my board state. I will be developing, and this is the point where I can't really put off making a decision where I'm going to push my develops at this point. Developing away the 2 level 1 beers is a fairly straightforward thing. Almost whatever I do, getting rid of those level 1 beers is
Doesn't
useful.
hurt. Yeah.
If you're going to really push up the cotton track, then it's probably not a good idea to do that, because you really want to push up the cotton track. But you only really want to push up the cotton track if you're fairly confident that beer is going to be plentiful and provided, which still too early to tell.
Everybody should be beering, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You've got it.
Yeah.
Well, again, if you push up the cotton track off and you've got plenty of beer available, then my sense is that you can get away with that. But it is more tricky. So then I've got to decide: do I want to develop away? Well, developing away the level 1 iron is a very likely thing that I'm going to want to do. I could develop the level 1 coal. I'm not usually super fast at developing away coals, but it's a possibility certainly.
The level 2 coal it's just far superior to the level 1 coal.
It is. It gives you 7 points of income,
Much
which
better
is
income.
much better.
And likely more money
Yep.
from selling to the coal market as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you've done your work.
It's one downside is it's only 1 link point as opposed to 2, but that's
2,
not a
right,
big
yeah.
deal. I mean, I don't really worry much about link points.
Especially
at
because
this
the
point
level
in the
1
game.
can only count for the first
For the
area
first,
anyway,
right,
yeah.
exactly, yep.
Another option is also to develop away more beer so as you can get into the higher level beers early, which is also plausible. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a loan, and I'm going to develop the level 1 iron and coal.
All right, so it's going to be 4 quid.
Yeah, but next decision is which of these cards to abandon. So I'm going to be abandoning some cards that I kind of would think are handy. That card I'll keep for a little bit.
There you go. Yep, good. Now you can just give them back and forth.
Abandon that one. If I keep those 2, I definitely want to keep that.
No, this
just
is
put it
for
on
him. Oh,
Definitely
sure.
wanna keep
Well, he's got
that.
2 cards he's playing, so.
Yeah,
He's going
I
to
know.
take a loan with the other, he says.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I've got.
We're just saving some time.
Now it's getting tricky.
Oh, man.
Martin's got too many good cards.
Martin's like, I want to build on every single one of these levels.
Exactly.
That's location cards are difficult, you know.
Yep. Well,
If
I think
one
we'll
only
clear
had
the
location
stone
cards.
card out and the coal card out. Those will be the 2 I'll get rid of.
You might have
Alright.
to build some canals.
And what was the other card?
Coal.
Stone and coal.
Okay.
Stone and coal.
You need 30 quid
Yep.
and clear out whatever 2 industries you're doing.
Yep. It's good to have someone keeping an eye on everything for you. It's really nice, actually. I do like this.
One that goes away, 2 new cards.
What did you
White
did those
down
2.
3 on the income track.
There we go. And white, you got that. All right, so we're looking at 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
Yep.
So purple, blue, yellow, red.
There it goes. Specialist.
I can tend that if you just move those around.
There you go.
Yep.
Purple, blue, yellow, red. So Derek, it is your honor, sir.
All right. I think what I'll do first is I will start in Derby.
Yes, Torres says, Martin, so many choices. My steak is too juicy. My lobster is too buttery. The struggle is real.
Start with a box.
So that costs how
Okay.
much?
It's going to cost me 13.
Show your work on your board, please.
Sure. It's going to be 10 plus 1 iron, and 1 iron is currently at 3.
There you
for
go.
13,
Thank you, sir.
which is a lot of money, and I can't build the ironworks there because things have happened.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have to make a decision to build something
Things
else.
have happened, he says.
He had no part in that.
None whatsoever. But
And
he has made my next move a lot easier.
I will build here, and I will build
Where is that?
bear in Oxter.
Utoxeter.
You.
Utoxeter.
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 Utoxeter. And Utoxeter is going to cost me 5 and 3 for a total of 8.
And throw a beer out there for him, please.
That's 5. Oh.
And only he will be able to use that beer, because nobody will be able to
Because you
connect to
can't build canals adjacent to it, as we alluded to earlier.
it. Yeah.
Oh, and this one.
But he won't have presence there in the rail era, because it's a level 1 beer.
But I can build over it.
You got it.
Well, yeah, unless you build over it, which you may, of course, will be handy to do if you're going to use your beer for selling.
Correct.
It's
21.
21, okay.
It's a little
Thank
bit
you,
of
Ken.
Yep.
making
Martin,
me
you're up.
Probably last.
So I said,
Made it
Derek
easier
has made
for
it
you.
easy for me. I have a Derby card.
Huh?
Pronounce that again.
Derby,
Derby.
not Derby.
Derby.
Whether I'm going to play it first, though, is an interesting question. I'm definitely going to want to play it.
And you play it for the rail, right?
And where is Derby?
All right, so maybe
Up
not the
there.
rail, maybe the cotton. That's
I would guess he would be doing iron because I
Yeah,
gave him,
that's I think a good position to,
gave him
to
$10,
drop that ironworks down in Derby.
and it's gonna
So
cost.
that's a no-brainer. The question is, what am I going to do in addition to that? And do I want to do that first? Because I'm not on the board yet, so I've got the power to go anywhere. And that could be handy. And the question is, do I want to
5,
use
6,
that power?
2 more cards.
no.
Thank you.
Oh, true. You're literally not on the board yet.
Yes, quite literally.
That's why I was like, it doesn't matter.
No, he's done a bunch of developing and loaning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Only a single loan, I think.
Yes, that is true. But
Well, I will reveal a bit more about my card situation. My cards actually are fairly good for a risky but fun play of pottery.
Okay. Congratulations, I suppose.
But unfortunately, the problem with that is the board state, because pottery is up here, no one's building
No
up
one
here.
has helped you.
I would probably have to build
mean-
all the canals myself
You definitely will.
to pull that off.
And by all the canals, you mean 4 canals?
1, 2, 3, at least 4,
I mean,
possibly
yeah.
5.
okay, so pottery there, canal 1 for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And then where
You need to do here,
2?
I need to
Stafford.
get around here
3.
and here to get up to Belper and possibly one down at Stafford.
Got it. Right. Oh,
Yeah.
because no canal right
So
there.
I've been
right,
looking
yeah.
to build 3 potteries.
You did
Have
toss a Stafford, which is interesting.
Did he?
I thought he did.
No,
he
he
got rid of
stone.
stone.
Oh, got it. Stone.
So a pottery play, because I've got 3 pottery cards in my hand, a pottery play is plausible, because if I'm going to do pottery, I'm
pottery
going to
play
want to
is
go, I'm going to want to put 3 potteries down.
Plausible pottery play.
2 that will score, the level 3 pottery will score twice, and then 1 to hold the
pottery
place
play.
for the final round. So the options there, it's a risky play, and I've decided to not do it because of the fact that I don't want to be building all the canals, so I'd need to pull it off. So I'm going to step away from that.
Boo.
He's not going to be helpful. Imagine that.
Yeah. That's
Yep,
that's a lot of canal. That's 2 whole turns just on canals.
yep, yep.
I can't tell if that was said tongue in cheek.
It would be a lot.
I mean, you may get help in getting to Belper.
Yeah. Maybe if you do something that interests me.
And actually, Derek might help getting down to Burton, for instance.
True.
Because
Yep.
at some point, this has got to connect. So I might be able to get away with it.
I currently have 2 bears at my disposal, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you're going to sell that boxes into Nottingham, but at some point you maybe want to
Two
do a
beers
bit
at your
more.
disposal?
Two.
Yep,
Oh, I see.
because yes, you'll sell that into knots.
Unless somebody decides to build a cotton in Derby.
Yeah, and I don't know why you. I mean, as the board state stands currently, I don't know why you would spend your own beer because
Yes.
getting the points bonus is.
Yeah, totally
Lovely.
for using the
Yeah.
merchant beer.
And Martin, if you were to actually start to work this way,
You may encourage other
I had to
people.
build towards it because hey, there's cotton up here, right?
Yes.
So-
Well,
right.
I've persuaded myself I'm going to do it. So I'm going to open up with Stafford, which will cost me 17
Oh, wow.
plus
And
an
an
iron,
iron.
Which is 4 more.
which will be 4 more. And I
For a
have to
total
do
of
it this way
21
around.
into Stafford.
Very nice.
All right. So there are 2 cards.
And then the other card is the Derby card to build
Oh,
the
apologies,
ironworks,
right,
which
yes.
will require 7 plus a coal, which is 9.
Well, 2 more for a total of 9. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Which here, let me help you out. That's 10.
And the 2 players after you are very
You
happy.
go and do that then. Yep.
Have some-
And then I will put 4, and that will flip immediately.
Yep.
All
3.
4 iron go into the market, giving me some money.
12
Yours.
money.
1, 2, 3, and
How much? 12?
Yep.
Yep.
4 iron's going to go out. Okay.
That's pretty nice.
What does that look like? So you both spent quite a bit of money.
Grab a 20. There we go. Excellent. And that can go away. Draw your 2 cards, sir.
So having persuaded myself not to go the pottery route, I'm going to go for it.
All
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, I
I've
wanna
always wanted
see
to
it.
see your pottery.
Me too. I bet it's going to look beautiful.
So
I mean, they don't look particularly beautiful here on the board, but
Martin's pottery might be better.
beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I suppose.
all right, what cards do I want to get rid of?
It doesn't
I'm
look
gonna
very useful.
It's going to cost me 5 for develop. 5 for develop it, and then it would cost me another 7 for another develop, which is I don't have. So yeah, so pull me 2 cubes.
Sure.
I'm just not sure which card I'm using. Not that
So that's
one.
a total of a nickel for the develop.
Give me that and this. Got to
Yep.
figure out the card. Where's this? No, I mean that's early, right? So you don't know what you need to hold on to.
For sure.
That could be useful for other things. This maybe if things get connected.
Yeah, you cannot develop out light bulbs.
Yes.
So while he's thinking about it, as an example,
That's why he built that
that level
pottery.
3 he cannot develop out.
Yep.
He can
And,
develop out the 2 if he wanted, but I'm just pointing that out.
and that's why he built it on the
All
board.
right. So we'll use this Coventry card because I don't know if we're going to get to Coventry.
Okay.
And then so that's developing. Hey, let's get rid of this and this.
Aha.
Really committing to it.
Yeah, lean into it.
And then I need to
Probably take a loan.
um.
Build a.
Well, okay, so I do need to take a loan, but if I take a loan, I'm going to go into negative income, and I could do something else that I need to get done first
Okay.
while I install positive income. Does that
Sure.
make sense? Yeah, let me do it. I'm going to build another canal. Oh, with a card.
Kidderminster, we take it?
Yes.
Being that that's where the cotton mills are. That's the only reason I.
Just a,
only reason I
just a
thought that.
hunch.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I thought that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And let's use this. I don't want to do that. That's yeah. I'm gonna okay. I don't really want to give out information, but yeah, as a developer card.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is me.
That's
8.
8 and 2 cubes coming down to you, Ken.
Yep.
And it is
cards.
your honor on that note and 2 new cards. There we go.
Yeah. Well,
Ah,
You drew your cards, right? You got yours. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
is that worth it?
Yeah. As long as you don't spend more than 20, you're guaranteed top 2.
Sure. I mean, unfortunately, I think the answer is actually no.
So you're not going to build the coal.
I could. Oh, no, I couldn't if I wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, he needs to move into somewhere else.
And as stated, I think the level 1 coal really sucks. So I would like to develop. If I were going to build coal, I'd like to develop through first. No, what I'm trying to figure out is whether going ahead and building another iron is worth it right now.
And that would be...
5, 7,
what can you build?
$8, right?
Oh, you would overbuild, I assume.
Maybe $10.
Well, sorry, you would profit. You would get 8 back. Sorry, apologies.
And I would get 8 back. Yes, that's right. And I would need to build a canal to do it, which
Oh,
To
you're
where?
not building over yourself?
to Dudley.
You
Oh, I
can't
can't.
do that.
Okay, I can stop thinking about it then.
Okay, good.
Oh, I thought you were going to build over yourself.
All right. So
Yeah,
actually,
you could overbuild your Coldbrook Dale.
Well, depending on
If
what
you
he
have the right
has,
card,
the
yeah.
cards,
Yeah.
right?
yeah. I know I want to do this eventually, so let's go ahead and do it now. I'm gonna go ahead and
Wrong
build.
one. Sorry about that.
Gonna go ahead and build beer in Walsall.
All right.
So that's gonna cost me 7 plus an iron, a total of 10.
Okay.
And then
And if you're watching and you're not watching in 4K and your internet can handle it, I would recommend you can read a Nats. You can read everything.
maybe being patient is the right thing here, which would involve me either developing or taking a loan. Let's develop, because I can still go second. if
So
I
that's going to
develop
be a
here.
total of $8
Yep.
for the 2 iron. Which card?
Great question. How about this card that I'm pretty unsure about?
Okay.
And we'll develop away our level 1 coal, as previously mentioned, and why not our level 1 manufacturing good?
There we go. And that was a total of, that looks like 18. You can just bury
18,
it.
that's right.
So we got first, second, third, fourth. So if you'll take the money, first, second, third, and fourth. Think I did that right.
Did you need cards, Kenrick?
Yes, please. Better ones this time, please.
No,
I'm just
no.
gonna move it.
You're
Your
not going to get
coat
better
keeps
ones.
hitting it.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
One of them is okay.
That one I'm happy about.
All right, Shrey.
All right, well, I've got $3.
That is also a card.
I can build a canal, but that's it. And I don't want to do that right now.
All right, he's moving back 3.
Yes, I'm moving back 3.
Oh,
that was not enough.
And I had
Was
to
it?
spend 3.
Oh, I apologize. Hold on.
Yeah, you were at level 2.
He was
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
No,
so you're gonna go negative
I
one.
messed up. Hold on. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Did you get
There we go.
your income before that?
Oh, right, income.
Because I have to pay 3. I want to make sure I do
2,
it.
you get $2, which is puts you at a nickel.
Now you have more.
Thank you.
So hold on. Let's stop messing around. Get your income. $2, 0, and you paid your 3.
Yep.
So first action. What are you doing?
I mean, with $5, I can't really do anything except build a
Play a
coal
card
mine,
first.
and I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, card will be this card.
All right.
take the
That
loan.
looks like a loan. So back 3. 1, top 2, 3. Apologies.
And then card number 2. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's hard to pass this up, and I need to get it done anyway. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to overbuild my iron.
Very nice.
All right. So that's going to be a total of 10.
7, 10.
Because 3 for the coal.
And then 4 iron from the... I'm going to get 8 plus 6, 14.
Yep.
And that will go there.
So my nod to Ian Sutton to recognising the correct name of this
And-
brewery in Walsall, the Highgate Brewery.
So then I go back up 3. So 9 to 12. Okay. And...
Draw 2 cards.
cards, and then I'll color up.
Sadly, there is no beer brewery in
That's
either
funny.
Wolverhampton or Dudley, which I feel is a terrible shame, since I was always a fan of Banks's Mild from the Wolverhampton and Dudley Brewery. And another good reason for Shrey overbuilding here is now he's got a level 2 industry right next to a market point, which is the same as Derek and I have here. That's going to be very valuable when the rail era comes.
Yes.
Because it means you can immediately build this railway line and then
ship
out.
it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yes, that was the point of me building my level 1 there too. If only I could draw either a Coalbrookdale or an iron card.
Also, I just didn't realize that the level 2 box
I'd
gave
be
you
doing
1
that.
income.
There were 3
which is
Coalbrookdale cards in the deck.
Not so. Not so.
5 victory points, though.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
haven't seen any of them, I think.
Right.
And according to Ken, you're probably not going to see any on this turn.
Nope.
No, I'm saying the royal you.
Yes. I think Martin should just
Yep, we got there.
throw
Thank
what-
you, Graham.
Oh, yes, that should have
Yes,
gone
thank you,
out.
Graham.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's all right.
Clearly.
Yeah. And see, you can notice that in 4K, it's crystal clear. You can see that. Yeah, Ian says Banks Mild was the popular beer back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Does it
very.
not exist anymore?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't been back. I mean, I grew up here. I left 40 years ago. I have not gone back. Conclude from that whatever you may.
So I was playing cards with a guy who was from London, and he was like, "Oh, what part of England do you think I'm from?" And I just randomly threw out places, one of which was Birmingham. He was so offended, and I was like,
What's
"Okay,
wrong with Birmingham?"
what?" Like I'm like, "Why?" So why was it? Because he's like, my accent, it sounds...
It's Birmingham. Or
yeah.
Brummagem.
Okay. So you say. All right.
Let's go with Burton-on-Trent, and we'll keep going with beer.
Oh, well,
Okay.
Burton is famous for its beer, so that's very thematically
That
appropriate.
looks like 10 all day.
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
And then
The beer be flowing, yo.
want to present some exciting options and even help Martin out a little bit.
I mean, it is a team game after all.
So we'll use this card to build
Rail?
a canal, yeah.
Canal, yeah.
And that'll be another
To
£3.
Stone?
To Derby.
Oh, sure, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Should be a not terrible point total when we come to the end. Hopefully.
That's true. You got the brewery will be 2 link points, which is not
Yep.
bad at all. And the box will almost certainly flip, so you're
Right.
talking about 4 points there.
Yep.
Interesting. Interesting.
And discards Ken, and then we're looking at Derek.
Wow.
So where did he end up? Where did he end up being from?
London.
When you sell, you can sell more than one.
That's where
item,
people
correct?
assume is
Yeah.
I just want to
Yes.
assume that. Okay.
Yep. So you can do as many sales as you like
In a
one
single action,
single
yes.
selection.
Provided you have the requisite beer, yada, yada, yada.
Sounds good. All right, let's go to Burton-on-Trent. And
That's
let's
the
put another box there. It's going to cost me 10 plus 3 for the iron.
Checks out.
Place it right here. Take that iron, put it on the card, and it'll
13
cost
all
me
day.
13. I'll need change, which thank you very much, Shrey. And then I will use
A wasted card to go ahead and ship both of those.
That's correct.
So, okay, give me 1 second here.
Sure.
Let's walk through it step by step. So go for it.
so this one right here. I'm
Yep.
going to ship here to give me 3 points. Yep.
So using the merchant beer, he gets those 3 points that are pictured
There you go.
right there.
Yep.
So that's going to be a legitimate 3 points. His box is going to flip.
and
He's going to get that income.
One
one.
income.
for purple.
Okay, done.
And then I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to flip my own box because I need income.
Yep.
So there's
Now,
this one.
to be clear, he's flipping the box, but using what beer?
This
Now,
one
he's using that one. He could use the red beer.
Yep.
I could.
That is directly adjacent. It's his choice to do that. So he's going to get 1 income.
One from the box.
Right.
And
then that using that beer, because beer, again, teleports when it's your own. That'll be 4 more income going up to where now he's at a positive 2 income. And those beer go back into the supply.
And I've spent 13.
Got you. Thank you, sir. And get your 2 cards.
Is not less than. what you spent.
Unfortunately, is exactly the right amount for me.
Yes. Yes. Whoa. Wow. Okay.
And the
Only
last 2 cards are
only
going
2
to
more
go to
cards
Martin.
over there? Yeah.
So I'm going to just grab these and there you go.
Yep, those will be my final 2.
Yes, sir.
So I got
Okay. Well, I've condemned myself to a lot of canal building. So I shall
helped.
begin.
He did in fact help.
Where am I? Oh, there they are, right in front of me.
He doesn't make his
Can
way
you
up
take a
this-
double build in the canal era in this one?
No.
No, you
Okay.
cannot.
Well, I mean, with 2 actions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Singles, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And yeah, it
Just
doesn't
like
matter.
Lancashire.
So
Yeah.
And that's only 6, which would make him first. If he did a
the
double.
Stoke card for the second canal.
Like that.
Yeah. This is what I really don't like doing, is building canals. But there we are. I've
What
I've made my bed.
Especially
I'm gonna
canals that
lie
are
on it.
currently worth 0 points.
Yes.
If he had only if he had a stone card.
Yeah.
All right,
What
so
do I
we're
get?
looking at 6, 10. So blue, yellow,
Red.
purple.
No, red.
Red, purple. Because
Yes.
they're tied, and so they maintain.
Yep.
So first,
And then everything slides.
and then everything slides. Yep, you got it.
Oh. Great. Okay.
Yeah, but you're first in our hearts.
Yeah.
Let me get all those ones. That's that one.
Let's take our incomes.
thank you.
0.
Oh, right. Income.
Oh yeah. All right. So purple getting 2, yellow gets 1, and
I think that's it.
that's it. Because we'll do this. Because top down, they're at 0. There we go. All right. What's up, Chip? By the way, I did do a stream of the top 10 games of all time of 2012. You can go check that out today in the new studio, if you were so inclined. Martin, you're up.
I am indeed up.
In my experience, if people find out you're from England, they assume you're from London.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it kind of like if you're from the U.S., they assume New York, L.A., something like that.
Or if
right?
you're a jerk, you're from Texas. No, I'm joking.
So how many more links do you want? 1, 2. No, you don't even need to get over. I mean, are you gonna get to Belper?
He might.
We shall
I'm
see.
pulling for him.
Okay, I need to count my actions.
And there is that to do.
So there are 3 canals left to be built over there to be able to get all 3 of them. Yeah. So the draw deck obviously is empty. So everybody has 8 cards in their hand, which means they have 8 actions or 4 turns left in the canal phase. And also, I'm just filling time here. The board is double-sided, for those that don't know. So this is the dark side, or as Martin says, the proper only side. The other side, this is the nighttime. There's a daytime, which is lighter. Same goes with the player boards. These are all lit, you can see. But there's a light side to match the other side of the board.
And some
as
nice
well.
text at the bottom that says black by day, red by night.
Yep,
Yep. So
Just
that
the far-
sums up the state of play.
yep.
Well, I think I'll play another Stoke card for a loan.
Okay, back 3 and 30 quid.
Really, not pottery. Huh.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm just wondering, is that actually the best thing to do right now? I know I need to do it at some point, but do I need to do it now? I've got to do that. May have to do that or that. Do I do that instead? If I delay 1 turn on the loan, that saves me having to pay for the loan. I definitely have to build this canal.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to
I've
help you
got
on that
some-
one. That feels pretty confident.
If I've got something else
Or I
on
feel.
an action that I'd like to do, then it might be better to do that and wait
Instead
on
of the loan, yeah.
Are you using a Stoke card to take the loan? Interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, when you have multiple.
Yeah,
Some people have all the cards they need.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'll actually
Some
use the
people are
Stoke
taking a scout
card.
action this turn. You know.
I'll build that Canal.
All right, so that
have-
looks like it. Okay, this is here, Martin. Where
Yep.
where would you like them? Where makes the most sense?
Somewhere off the
Because
board.
right in front of you is not
Well, it's
working.
camouflaged because they're on the board like that.
Hey,
Don't
it's your
realise they're
story.
there.
You tell it however
Exactly.
you want. I got you.
So yeah, so that does then connect to Warrington Market, which is handy.
So that was action one for
That's
£3.
action one, and then I am setting myself up for my. I am now set up for
Wait.
what I want to do next, but
Why is my marker on -3?
Move the wrong one.
Oh,
because he moved the wrong one,
Also,
but neither
yeah.
of them should be anyway.
Yeah, you haven't taken the loan yet.
No, so it didn't move.
Yeah, so it
we're
didn't
good.
move.
Yep.
And the question is, how do I want to do the next one? Risks and possibilities abound here. So I think I'm going to get rid of the Ironworks card. Never a card I like to get rid of, but I think under the circumstances the best one I have to move. And I will use it to build another canal.
And that one is going to Barrington on Trent. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think so. That's
The
gonna
big
give
long
it-
canal. All right, £6 all day.
Yep.
Done. Yellow.
Counting my actions, I got 8 actions. I've got them laid
He
out.
has them laid out in front of him here.
But I need 9 actions, or can I have even 10 actions?
You have all the money.
Well, you get.
Well, no, the problem is I
the
don't have
game
enough
doesn't end.
enough
You
money.
get you get to do 2 more actions
but, you
as soon
know,
as the rail phase begins.
That'll be after a certain thing happens
Yeah.
where this little hexagon moves around the board.
Yeah, details. Details.
Yeah, and not enough money is the problem because there's other things that need to happen. So I'm going to do this, which I might regret this. Hey, here's a Coldbrookdale card.
Hey, that's what they look like, Ken.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Okay.
spend. Actually,
Good to know.
do I take a loan? Ooh, I don't think I do.
Okay.
So Coldbrookdale, how much is going to cost? 9 and a coal. So
Building
12,
the iron.
12.
He is getting 10, 11 back in cash.
3, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 11 back. Thank you.
Put out 5 coal or 5 iron, please.
5 iron.
Yep.
And this will
4.
flip.
Yep, that flips for 2 income.
This is me. Okay. And we'll use. I'll use this. Yeah, this Canna card.
Canuck? Is
Canuck.
that how you say it, Martin? Canuck?
Canuck, yep.
Okay.
$3.
I didn't go down through for long because I didn't take it. I started to take it and then I
Yes.
backtracked.
Yep.
$3 to develop.
So that I wouldn't go down through.
Interesting. You know what?
No.
That is a different option I could do. I'm gonna give myself options. I'm gonna develop these 2 away.
Okay, 2 burr.
I had a different
That's
plan,
A
but
total of 15 all
There's a
day.
beer right here, Shrey. Just want to point out. It's
I
not
would
far
love
away.
to be able to use it. You want to build a rail for me?
Do I want to build a rail for you? What do you think the
Or
answer to that
it's
question
canals.
is?
Would you want to build a canal for me? I think you do. I think that would be.
Ken?
What to do with $5?
How much should I spend? 15.
Yes.
I'm getting 2. Okay.
Let's see what I can do when it's my turn.
Thanks.
He does, Chip. That is true. SVP does an incredible Maryland accent. That is true.
And he's from there, right?
He is.
That's it.
By the way, congrats on Vandy escaping the dreaded 12-5 yesterday, Ken.
Thank you.
Yep.
Tough matchup.
Yeah. UNC doing its best. I still remember the first time I came out here to visit. That was during March Madness, and that's when UNC was a 2 seed, lost to or was that Kansas?
2 seeds have been taken
Might have
down.
Yeah,
quite
quite a bit. Quite a bit. Only Virginia's lost as a 1 seed.
So
Trying to figure out if there's a way I can get away with not scouting.
Yeah,
But who is going to win?
just take all loans the rest of the way out.
I have not paid
Don't
enough
pay close
attention.
close
Not this
yeah.
year because my Ducks were so bad. So pulling for Vandy, because
Yeah.
Ken.
All right. So we'll build a dreaded canal.
Yep. I mean, all the cool kids are doing it.
Where would you like to build next is the question.
Over this direction here.
Interesting.
Okay.
And then I will take a loan with my second action.
Okay. And 30 quid, sir. And your discards. And Derek, you're up.
You know,
Move me down 3, please.
You are red. Thank you.
Shrey, I met you halfway.
Oh, you did. But I mean, why would I go to Wolves? It's boxes.
I like Wolverton.
Get you to the beer.
I wasn't sure if this was a football reference or not. So,
Oh,
Well, I think I'll be able to get the requisite amount of money if I build in Coldbrookdale.
Coldbrookdale. You're building coal there.
Yes, I would like to develop first, but developing was going to cost me. Oh, I could
actually,
develop first.
you can't afford it. You have a nickel.
Yeah,
but
I
then
know,
you
but then I
wouldn't-
can't afford to
But
actually
then you
build
can't
it.
actually build it. Yeah.
So if I build it, then I'll get back $6, and then I can use the $6 to then do something else. So,
Okay,
and this will
so-
flip and give me
something. A little.
It'll give
a
him
little
4
taste,
points,
yeah.
which,
Five.
you know,
2 points, isn't it? Oh, it's 4. Well,
So
you,
how
you,
much
you can
is
overbuild
it? It is. It's $5 to build that.
it is $5 to build that.
All right, and he's getting $6 back, and that will
coal.
flip. The 2 coal come out, and
4
you
income.
are purple. 4 income to 17.
Which then I've only spent $5, and probably would be smart for me to.
I don't know. Loan it up.
Yep, let's use one of these.
All right, take your 30 quid,
That's a nice card.
and you spent 5, so we'll just put that there. So looking at turn order, we're looking at first, second, third, fourth. So first, second, third, and fourth. If you'll take the money, Martin.
Oh, and I get a loan.
Okay.
I get money from my.
And you are purple. You
Yep.
go back 3. 1,
Oh yes.
2, 3.
You get $1.
So yellow gets 2, purple gets 1. Ken, you owe 3 quid.
Yep.
Sorry, $1.
And then on that note, Mark, check that. Ken, it is your honor, sir.
Well, that certainly has made that link more appealing.
Unless it gets overbuilt.
Just asking you to help me with the box land, but you can't settle
But
boxes
even if it
there.
gets overbuilt, it's still
It's still
a
there.
third-
It's going to
still
be a
third
connection.
point,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Still
One
Corbrookdale's
connection. You
hotspot.
could do that connection right there. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's another nice
Corbrookdale
one.
was a very important point in the Industrial Revolution. That's where the very first ironworks, Abraham Darby's ironworks, was
Oh.
built. He was the first person to make iron and make it be a profitable business. That was in Corbrookdale. Built the first iron bridge, which is sadly not on the board.
You're going to build 2 canals to connect the networks?
Right. Nobody else is going to build this one, right?
Nobody else. Oh, actually,
Derek might,
Derek
I suppose.
could,
I don't
but-
know what else he's building.
I don't
in the
see
rest
why
of the
you.
round.
I don't see why
So,
you would do that.
I would like to do an ironworks, but I'd have to have the card to do so.
Yeah.
This card's right here.
That's not how I like to play. Wasted actions in a Euro game is not
All
how I
right.
like
So
to play.
I'll go ahead This I still haven't really figured out either.
Watch your hand, Ken. On
Oh,
your mic.
sorry.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Because I could go ahead and hedge and put a box out. And that would give me the opportunity to flip my own beer.
Yes.
Over to here.
And then you would need this link.
Yeah, eventually I'd need that link. Yeah.
Or he builds the box there and he needs that link. So.
Well, but there's no
that's
box.
that's only.
Oh, but there's no box. You're right. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
I mean,
yep.
it also would be
You sell
4
boxes,
points,
they've got to
right?
go to
They got to go to where the boxes
There
are.
would be 4
yes.
links that when they flip.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah. So I think maybe that's the right thing. Building coal, I wish it were more appealing. It's like it's nice from an income perspective, but it's pretty crap in other ways. So I'll go ahead and spend 12 to get this not very good goods out. That's 10 plus 2 for the iron.
Yep.
And then okay. I'll go ahead and build another stupid
Canal.
canal. Yep. Sadly.
So once that gets connected, everything's then joined currently.
Yep.
So, all right. So that looks like a total of 15.
15, yep.
Throw a 10 out there. There we go. And we're good. Derek, your honor.
I think it makes the most sense to do that. So I am going to build over my bear with this new one. It's going to cost me 7 plus 3 for a total of 10.
Yep, I got your iron off.
Okay.
Need
And
a
that's 2 beer, I believe.
No, 1 beer.
1 beer. Sorry.
Only 2 beer in the
$10.
other era.
$10.
Yeah.
Got it.
In the railway era, it's 2 beers.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I was hopeful, but I don't think it's going to happen. So
Interesting options. And I'm going last.
You get the opportunity to see what other people do. Hey, if
That's true.
If everybody at home is enjoying the stream, certainly would appreciate like and subscribe. The subscriptions really do help the channel. You can always right below Ken's player board check out patreon.com/HCHQ. Extra bonus content posted there every week.
I think I'm going to build some coal in
All right.
Kindermeister
Kidminster.
For 7. So that will give me 17, which isn't so good, but what it does is it flows into the market and it gives me a +7 in my income, which
Yep.
Flip over.
put me in a good spot to
3
take,
into there.
take loans.
5 money, Derek.
And 5 money, so
And
or
plus
purple.
7 for purple to 19.
which will be good getting loans going the next round.
And that is a total of 17.
Yep.
Okay. And looking at you, Martin.
Indeed. Well, this time I will take the loan.
And you're white, bluish. 1, 2, and 3. Play a card, though, if you would be so kind.
Time for that Coalbrookdale card. I was holding on to it just in case I needed to. I was fancied building that coal mine, but well,
Yay.
don't get to do that anymore.
Facts.
Now I end up though with the tricky decision.
What are we thinking?
I don't want to give away too much of what
Okay.
I'm thinking at this point. So many possibilities. I think we drop. I do that. Those 2. Got those 2 left. I drop a Dudley card, and I build a Canal.
In here, I thought you hated them.
I do.
Man, you love
do.
these things.
But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right?
Facts.
$3.
Yep.
That is a small number.
Now's the time when I have to make a decision on links. Do I connect them? I don't think I want to connect the network, so I'm just going to do this. I'm going
Double
to
loan?
not quite. But,
Okay.
So I'm going to build. I would love to get to the 3, but it requires another action, and it's just not enough actions in the game for me.
Yep.
So we're going to build this one for 15.
14 plus 1 for the coal.
It's 15. This is going to go there.
Uh-huh.
And then, that's 20. Let me do the math real quick. So I'm making 2. So I'm going last? No, not quite last yet. What is that's 17.
If you spend $2,
Yeah.
you're going last.
So I think I'm probably going to go last.
And Martin hates his life all of a sudden.
Suddenly realised I made a mistake, yes. Oh well, okay.
Pivot.
Too late for pivoting.
Okay. Lemonade.
Oh yeah, lots of lemonade.
Pronounce Vista here. Jess described it as, think of pronouncing a place the laziest way you can possibly pronounce it.
It's actually smart.
And that gets you pretty close.
Yeah.
So that what beside the bishop just wrote out is Vista.
Worcester.
Yeah. It's either an I or an O sound, Vista or Worcester.
And all the ERs end in an A.
Yes. AH.
Unless you're from Rhode Island, where it's butchered even worse, where you have both New York and
Boston, and it's
accent.
some bastardization.
Yeah, they
of
call
both.
it New Yorkachusetts,
Yeah.
which is where I'm from, Rhode Island.
Wow, everybody on this side of the table is just miserable.
No, I have to make a decision, and
hate?
I don't know which way to go.
Dude, whatever you pick is going to be the wrong ones. So just pick one and live with it because it's going to be the wrong one.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if I can delay, and I think I can by taking a loan.
Okay.
And I can wait on the decision that I need to make. So I'm going to do that.
2, you owe a buck come
I'm going
income
to
time.
use this card.
All right. There. All right. So
I need
there.
$30 though.
Hashtag that feeling when you take a loan and still go third the next round.
So first, second, okay.
Martin's first.
First,
Yeah.
second,
Yeah.
Third.
fourth.
Yeah.
There. Like that.
Yes, fourth. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yep.
And
Let me have some of that.
Derek, you get 5.
Here.
I pay a
Thank you.
buck. They
Yep.
each
And
pay 3.
you
I
each
pay
owe
3.
3 quid.
Yep.
All right. So Martin, do you want to expound on what it is you feel like you made a mistake
Not
on?
yet.
Okay.
We'll do later. Don't
Okay,
worry.
will do. All right.
Timing.
Yes, because spending the money is going to put you in a bad for the rail boom.
No, it's not that I'm thinking of.
Oh.
It was some other problems that have cropped up. Hey, okay, which way to do this?
I could do it that way.
You could. I was thinking you could.
That might be the right way to do it.
We'll find out.
It would if I didn't like the.
I guess I'll wait and see
I'd
what
like
you
to be able
guys
to
spend.
save. I'd like to be able to save an action, but
One
I
option.
think
I've got
if I
4
do it
actions.
this way, then I'm not saving the action. And
Everyone has 4 actions left. Taco.
I've done it. Well, I think I've blown it, unfortunately.
Which means it's going to be more of an even game.
That's right.
I wouldn't bet on that. Okay, so assuming I have blown it, which I almost certainly have, how do I mitigate the damage?
So hold on. So 2 builds.
I think I just love building stuff too much, more than
You
the
love
rails.
income.
So
You love income.
I do love income.
Yeah.
That is a true statement.
what am I missing, Martin? Why
I did take I did play a game.
You don't have to
I will
explain.
explain
Yeah,
it to
yeah,
you.
that's fine.
But I have.
I'm not seeing it, but okay, I believe you.
At some point, I could come back to this moment and tell you what I screwed up and.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I'd nearly pulled off something really tricky, and you have that moment when you think, "Oh, everything
Oh, that
worked,"
was
and then you look
glorious, and oh no.
I had exactly that moment. Yeah, I knew this was a high-risk strategy, what I was doing, so, I have to live with it. So, given the nature of the situation, I think all I can do is...
Go this way.
Okay, build a card, put it up to level 2. That will cost me the grand total of a coal, which is 2 bucks.
£2. I got you.
Big spender.
So other way. Yep, you got it. Okay.
And stoke or not stoke?
Oh, yeah, that's the problem, right?
Oh, that was the mistake.
You've seen it? Okay.
I mean, he played a stoke card earlier.
Yeah, I would argue he's played more than one.
Okay, so it's not the mistake. You haven't seen my mistake yet. Okay.
I haven't. I genuinely don't know what it is, so that's okay.
You have to be inside Martin's brain.
Exactly. Well, I may explain it in a moment. I've just got to figure out what my mitigation is. Because I'm pretty sure there's no way out of this. Because I also made another mistake earlier on as well.
Oh, I just realized something.
All right, that's fine. Do you want to share? Maybe
share
on your
on my
turn.
turn.
Okay,
I'll share
that's
on my
fair.
turn.
All right, that's fair.
You could sell to get the money. If you
Sell.
just build one little canal.
Yes, that is what I just realized.
Yeah, I've been trying to explain to you the whole time.
This one right here.
Yeah.
I forgot that there was. I didn't realize that there was beer up here. So
Yep, there's beer up there. Okay, so I will now explain. What my problem is not just getting the potteries down, it's also getting access to beer. Because I spent so many actions on canals, I don't have actions to be able to build a brewery where I need it. I stupidly threw away the stone card earlier on when I was thinking, abandon the pottery idea. Had I got that stone card now, it would have been very handy.
Here.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, but I've got to build my level 3 pottery,
requires 2 beer.
which requires 2 beers to sell.
It's
Requires
the
3
fourth.
beers. 1, 2, 3. I forgot, of course, I had to build the level 2 pottery first. I don't have enough actions to sell those beer before you sell it.
What if I just don't want to sell it?
That's a possibility, but you have got a crate to flip there.
Yeah, I don't really care about that crate, but you're right. It's a concern. You
It's
should
that
probably have.
crate is not so great. Let's just say.
It's at 5 points.
Well,
It's not bad.
it's 5 points, but you flipping those other pieces.
Well, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna, because whatever happens, I can flip this because it only requires 1 beer. Nobody else is going for that pottery beer.
Right, so that
I'm
is
safe on
guaranteed
that.
safe. Yes.
So I'm guaranteed safe on that. So I will actually use the Canic build and build the big one.
So for 22 plus another 5 for 2 coal.
Plus another 5 for 2 coal.
There we go.
And this is
2 coal.
Sorry, to build what?
This guy.
Where?
Stoke.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
you didn't not that card.
A third Stoke card because I had 3
Right
Stoke
there.
cards
Yep.
during my
You
time
did.
here. And I'll be going last, which is not great.
Maybe.
I
There we
thought
are.
certainly you'd be doing an
Likely, yeah.
overbuild there. That's interesting.
No, well, the handy thing about that is that holds a spot for
It does.
my final pottery at the end of
I
the game.
suppose it does.
At the
Yes.
end of the game.
Suppose it does. All right. So here's what I'm doing with my turn.
Perfect.
Going deeper into debt. So first, I'm going to build yet another of
Tasty,
these
tasty canal.
ridiculous canals. But this one at least is to Birmingham, which I like.
You can overbuild and flip buildings.
And then
Oh,
I will take a loan.
oh.
So that was 3 all day that you
3 all day.
spent?
Yep.
You keep putting it back into the bank.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah,
All good.
move me down to -6.
You
though.
are
Yep.
russet.
Yep.
There we go. Done. Yellow. You can expound.
Yeah, so my decision was, do I connect this and build a box somewhere else, which I might have a card for? That might, I mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty obvious that this is the only place, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Point that out.
Not a box. That's a
Not
Sorry,
anymore.
cotton
mill.
Cotton is what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do I...
Now Birmingham is also available.
Birmingham also available.
Yeah.
Or do I...
And Warrington's also
or do I
available
build my
for
own
sale.
link to, let's say, Worcester,
Yep.
and build my cotton there? But then I would need my own beer. I would need a second beer, right?
Right.
Which I could theoretically maybe do that.
Sure.
Which maybe I want to have presence there,
Sure.
but that's another action.
Presence here?
Yeah.
Why? If you've got presence in both of these places, being present there. Oh,
Well,
you mean for
res-
overbuild purposes?
For
you
overbuild
mean.
purposes, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But they would save me an action if I didn't have to do that, right?
Yeah. Sure. Of course.
And actions are precious.
Tell me about it.
Like rings. I will instead. So what did you spend? 3 and 20.
29.
Okay, I can get under 29. I feel confident. And then
Yeah,
Derek's-
Martin knew he was going last.
Yeah.
So. I do think that I will build the cotton mill now.
That's the heavy cardboard way, Taco.
It's one of each.
Play the game harder than you need to.
16 and 6.
We would like a card, sir.
Yes. That's
22.
Yes.
22. Thank you. 22.
Yep.
That's the decision. Where do I build it? I think let's get it in Birmingham since you made it available. Stick it over there. Thanks. And then it's got to happen eventually anyway. So let's build the
Sounds like 3 more.
build the link. Yep. 4. Thank you.
Would
So-
it have to happen? It wouldn't have to happen.
Well, but if
You could sell this one that way and this one this way.
oh wow, you're absolutely 100% right. Thank you for pointing that out because I had that in my head that I would need to make it happen. So actually, hang on. So
You could just sell right now. In fact.
I could. How much money do I have?
It appears to be 30.
Interesting. That is super interesting
Can't see why you would.
because
Maybe you could build a third one.
I could build a third one
If they last.
if the beer lasts.
Yeah.
Which means going before Martin. For sure. Definitely going before Martin. I don't know if I can.
So you can't build it yet. You have to stall somehow.
Right. So what else do I need to do then?
Why can you not build it right now?
Because if I
It
wait,
would cost too much money. You have to go.
Oh, right, because then he would go after Martin.
Yeah.
Right, fair. Yeah.
so is there something else that's useful to do? I could develop for 8. Ugh, I don't develop for 8.
Sounds great.
It does not.
Yum nom 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 nom.
How'd that go?
Nom nom nom.
So
Derek's over here.
I don't know.
He's changed his mind like 17 times. This is the most tense I've seen this game being played.
It's good.
Or a game
It's
for
good.
a
It's
while.
good. It's good.
Very good.
Watching all of you anguish over this. So
Because we all know what's going to happen.
I
so
am
we're
going
all
to
trying
want to
to
develop.
brace for it.
Because I want to get rid of this thing. Probably.
well, the problem is it's $8, and that puts you at
Well,
30.
it's $4 if I only want to do one.
Gross.
I know. I hate it.
I know. That's why developing
All
is
right. No,
not
I
my
will.
plan.
I will use this card to.
Take a loan.
Yes.
You are yellow.
I assume.
1,
I
2,
assume
3.
that was the
You
correct
can never have
answer.
too much cash.
That's right.
All right, Derek.
Yeah, we're all down in the negative area except Derek.
I suddenly realised I've actually made an even more critical mistake. I've only got $2 on me and I've got to pay 3.
Oh.
That's a problem.
You've got to pay 3 for what?
For the loan.
Yeah, so he's going to take something off the board and pay for it.
Is that right?
It's half the
Yeah.
value of whatever the item is.
Yeah.
when-
This is a
Yeah.
rule.
That is really bad move.
I've never seen it.
I've never done it before. I've
Well,
never.
you could use this
made that.
ironwork, so I can take advantage of that next round. That I would.
That's
I would
probably what you would
appreciate it.
take off because you don't want to take these off.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're going to get back, it's a level 2, you're going to get back $3 for that,
Thanks.
I think, right? It's half.
Okay. All right.
That's not good.
I was going to do like 6 different things, but now I've decided I'm going to do this,
The
and it's
seventh
my
thing.
turn.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
7th thing. Or maybe it's the
which
2nd.
It actually wasn't any of the things
Yeah,
I
it's the
originally was
7th
going to
thing.
do.
All right, go for it.
So I'm going to build a rail, which I didn't think I was going to build.
Half its cost rounded down, yeah.
I'm going to build it here,
Oh.
Okay.
and then I'm going to build coal because of the price of coal currently is
interesting,
good,
okay.
and the coal is going to cost a whole
7.
$7.
You're going to get 8 in return.
Yours
get
is 8.
Thank you, which is a good amount of money
And
to
it
start.
flips.
And I'm going to be second in the next round, and I'm going to get seven income. So it seemed good.
6.
That is
All
not,
right,
that
so
is not
first,
what I wanted to
hold
do.
on. First things first. Let me have that. All right, so it looks like it's going to go red, purple, yellow, blue. Red, purple, yellow, blue. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen that, Martin. So that's
No,
that's
no,
fine.
I've never done that.
That's
Well, we're
exciting.
demonstrating
Really
some more
showing
interesting
off.
features of the game.
Yeah, here you go.
You good?
Yeah,
You want
give
all
me-
of it?
give
You
me it,
outsmarted yourself.
Yeah, I just didn't
I
think
am
that
paying
through.
my 6.
I'm
Red,
paying,
purple,
I'll
yellow,
pay 4.
and blue. All right, so Derek's getting $8.
Seems good.
Then now blue needs to pay 3. He only has 2.
So that pot river that I just built with all that money has to go.
That one,
You're
Yeah, because
choosing
it's
it?
because I'm not going to flip it. I'm very unlikely I'm going to be able to flip it. And if I lose the iron, then
You
that-
lose
cost
the
is higher.
position over there.
Well, he has.
the only way I can flip this is if nobody drinks any of the beer that's on the board,
yep.
which is
Unlikely.
unlikely, I reckon.
Yeah.
I'm not going to drink that. I'm going to save it for next round. So I
Well,
can
yeah,
get-
but I can't use that beer anyway.
Yes.
It's these 2 beers.
I like
they
double-
both have to be up.
double builds seem very juicy next round.
I mean, I suppose Shrey's got his
Shrey's
cotton
got beer here and beer there.
so he doesn't need.
So
Yeah.
Ken's, but then the question is what Ken's going to do. Ken's got plenty of money, so he can build another manufacturing plant if he wanted to.
and then
can.
so could Shrey. He could build a
Yeah.
build a cotton mill.
And they're all in front of me. So yeah, I think that one has to go.
So you get 11 quid back.
Well, I get 10 quid back, right? 'Cause
No, it's 22 rounded halved, right?
So it's 11.
11 back, and then I pay the 3.
Yeah.
Ouch.
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 And it just has to go away out of the game?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Okay, let me have
Yep.
that.
So tell me about it.
What? Have what?
That.
Oh.
Thank you.
That was a
Okay,
disastrous
so-
play.
In all seriousness, so I'm happy to build an ironworks in Birmingham.
Okay.
I don't care whether I flip the beer or somebody else flips it. I just need it to be flipped. So if you're going to do something that flips the other beer, let me know and I'll build the ironworks. Otherwise, I'm going to build a manufacturing plant and flip them both.
If you leave a beer, if you leave one beer for me, one of these 2 beers for me, I'll probably flip it. I have 2 here,
You'll
and
probably flip
He's
it.
going to flip it.
it depends on what Derek's before me, right?
Well, if Derek flips it, that's fine.
You just want someone to flip it.
I just want to, yeah, so this is, I'm asking in all seriousness.
mean-
I will take it away if I need to.
I don't need a beer.
If
I understand.
If it's
Yeah.
there, if it's there, I'll likely flip it. Okay, fine. I will use it if it's there.
Okay, all right. I'm going to play an ironworks in Birmingham.
Every game is a negotiation game.
Yeah, if you play it right.
Right? So
That's going to cost me $9 all day. Why did you just throw me a 10?
because that's what you're making.
Oh, I see.
And then here. Yeah, there you go. You got it. 9. Good. Put it out there. And
4
flip.
iron into the economy.
Yep. And flip it.
Take that.
You're
care of that
going
for
up
you.
three
Up
steps.
3, 1, 2, and 3.
And then I will take a sell action with my other action
And this?
and flip
Give
that.
me 1 second. Hold on.
I'll go ahead
This
and flip
is
this
mid.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these two flipped.
Yep.
Okay.
So up 6 total.
6 from 7 is to 13.
Yep.
Okay. And that took off one of the beers. And there you go.
That's it.
Purple.
No, it's a little more expensive. It's $18 for me to build this box. I don't want to be last in the next era, though.
Well, the good news is you took off the right one.
Oh yeah, that would have been a hell of a risk to take.
Yeah.
I thought I was so close to pulling it off as well, but oh well. Can't be helped.
Just goes to show the experts even struggle at times.
Well, I'm a
Man,
very erratic player
this is
at
tough.
best.
All right, so instead, pivot, I can spend 9 and put out beer in Stafford.
I'll throw water on for tea.
Stone, you mean? Oh, Stafford. Yeah, Stafford's also a beer place. Yeah.
Want to do? I was going to put a box out, but I don't want to be last. How much did you spend? 9.
Yep. So that'll be after me.
I'll still be after you, and maybe after everyone else.
You gotta know what you're gonna do with your other actions. So.
Because he's gonna take 2 loans because that's what Martin does.
I'll do one sell.
Yeah, one
Still got
sell.
that to sell. And I can sell it because the beer's there.
So it might be better for me just to take 2 loans. Yeah.
Well, it certainly sets you up for a rail
Yeah.
phase.
I'll take 2. So
2 loans.
2 loans. Okay.
So it sends your income
So,
down.
down.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. All right. And now we are to yellow, he's building a cotton mill and selling.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I did entertain the possibility of instead building beer over here instead of cotton, but I said I would.
So
yeah.
that's 21 quid.
So that's 5 and 16. So 21. I mean, the downside here is I'm going last,
Yeah.
but
And now
I'm accepting
shipping 3.
with this card.
All right.
Very nice.
So just flip them all. Yeah, you're fine.
This one, and that one.
Yep.
So what is that? That is 3,
Up 9.
7.
Get $5.
So 7. So 10 up.
Oh, sorry.
So I go to 16.
Okay.
And then I get, so this, yours flipped, and you go up how much?
5.
5. You are this color.
18.
And
Yep.
then I use this one for 4
For 4
points.
points, and
And
then
this
that
one-
one for 5 quid.
Yep. And beer.
And you get the 5.
I got the 5, yep.
All right. And this goes there. Those go there. And everyone's favorite, Martin. And the 4 cards now get mixed in, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
We want to know what they are.
Yeah, I know.
I will sell. And yes, it was a good job I held on that. So that will flip that. Using that, I'll get 5 quid for that.
And 5 income
5 income.
to 12.
And it is tempting to take a loan.
Ken, cards.
Yep.
I'm not sure I made the right decision, obviously, but
Well, I mean,
I would
you
prefer-
can build rail.
oh no, I can. Well,
What
I have
think
one.
I'm going to do
you need to have
instead
a
is build
beer.
the coal mining camp.
Yep.
You have to spend a beer to build.
That's reasonable.
So
So that will
that,
cost me 7.
and he will get 7 back.
Yep.
No, we won't. It's not going
It's
anywhere.
not going anywhere. It's
Oh.
staying
Oh,
on
wait,
there.
oh, you are correct. I apologize.
And the
You're
point
right.
is that will be very handy for the rail
Yes.
because it will give me the ability to bump out a bit in the rail.
Yeah, I mean, the end of the canal, you kind of want to have some coal and you want to have some beer, but I wanted to get my
Yeah.
box.
and I will
my
be
cotton
thanking
done.
you for your coal.
All right. So first, second, third, fourth. So first, second, third, fourth. Go ahead. All right, the 4 cards that were out of play were Stafford, Stone, Wista,
was here.
and Redditch. Those were the 4 that were out of play.
Ah, stone. That was the other stone. Okay. I'm going to take $2 because that's my income.
Yep, everybody get your income. So 4 for red, 3 for yellow, 2 for purple, and hey, Martin, 1 to the good. All right. So now that that's done, we are at the end of the canal. Score canal links. So go red, Ken. Go for it.
4, 8,
And what they're counting are these little markers on all of them.
13, 20.
Wow.
That's nice.
I mean, if you're going to build them.
That was 19. I must have miscounted.
I only have 2, so I'll go next.
There's a double here.
13 plus 6.
Oh, 6 is 19. Yeah. That's right.
Back one.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I have 5 and 4, which is 9.
Yep.
That's not bad for 2 trains.
That's good.
9 and 3
To
is
12.
Yep.
Let's flip these over.
All right. Go ahead, Martin.
Bugger all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hold on.
7, 8, 9.
There you go.
Oh, yes.
And then I have 2 here. So 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 on 4 is 16.
And I'm going to switch these because that is more likely to move.
For sure.
Same with that.
Well, but we're about to score more.
Oh, that's a good point. I'm an idiot. All right, score flipped industry tiles now.
We'll start with Martin because he's on the bottom.
Yep.
Yep. So 10, 15. all I
15,
got.
24.
And this comes off.
That one goes
And the
away.
ones go away. Yes. All right.
That's my
Then
one, yes.
next, purple.
Purple. 5, 10, 12, 14, 15, 15.
And all ones come off.
That's this
Yep,
one.
just that one.
27. And now yellow.
9, 18, 23, 30.
Woo.
And they stay. Okay.
30 to 46.
Very nice.
And finally, Duck L'Orange.
5, 10, 15, 20, 23, and this one comes off.
23 is 42.
Very nice.
All right. Reset the merchant beer, please.
Now, depending what cards we get, that's what we'll be doing.
One up there, Derek.
Oh, these
Not
are set.
on the blank. They
I forget-
reset. Yep.
I forget that. Ooh, that's nice.
All right.
But you can't use this to build rail, right?
No.
You cannot. It's only for deliveries.
Yeah, so I can only do 1 double build.
All right, Martin, cut. All right, 8 each.
8 each.
Here.
All right, need to drink. We might need a tea break for everybody.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right. That's thank you. And
All right, the moment of truth.
There we go. The grumbling. All right, Derek, it is your honor, and I will make tea here momentarily for you.
Oh man. Okay.
I have a library card in the Hawaii. Just got an emergency severe weather alert for Hawaii Public Library.
why do you have a library card in Hawaii?
So I can get online books, get digital books and audio books from the Hawaii Library,
Okay.
because a lot of libraries only let you do certain amounts and don't have access to all of them. I have one Kindle that has over 500 books that I've borrowed from libraries, and then you just put it in airplane mode.
Okay.
That way I have my library to be able to read. Anyway, All right.
Super interesting. Wow, this is quite a mix.
So just double check, because you guys can see it better than I can. There's no level 1 industries left on the board, right?
I do not see any at the moment.
Nope.
All right. So Derek, you were so excited. Get to it.
I know. I just can't hide it.
I know.
Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm tossing to be able to build. It's like, what is not going to be great later?
So double rail for those at home. So that is double rail is 15, a beer and 2 coal, correct?
Yep. Thank you, Ryan. Yes, this was in Kidminster, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's
There we
important.
go. Yep. Thank you.
That seems important.
Yeah, it got bumped. Yep.
That
So-
seems important.
When I read this card, it says that there are almost twice as many city cards as there are industry cards.
Yes.
Are you in disbelief looking at your hand?
Is that what others find in their hands as well?
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, I've got a lot
100%.
of city cards.
I-
You're in a good position. You got the industry cards. They're handy to have in.
No, I mean, I think
era.
I think the distribution is even more more disparity there. Looking at my hand.
I would love to have industry cards. That would be, I could plan better, most likely.
There's as previously stated.
Yeah, you can go scout.
Meh.
Well, make a decision.
Meh. All right. Worcester.
Okay.
Let's use Worcester to build. It's going to cost 2 coal, which is 7 plus 15.
So that's 22
where
and a beer.
Where are you building this?
I haven't thought of that yet, but I'm going to put my money out.
So 22.
Oh, 22. So we'll do that with the big bucks.
What are you building? Oh, you're doing double build. I
Yeah,
see.
he's
Double
doing double rail.
build. Okay.
And
He's just
Just trying to decide like where exactly.
one
to
of them
put
is
that.
going to be Derby to the market,
Yes. That
and
will
the
go.
other one is going to be the Utopsita because you've got to drink the beer.
No, he doesn't have
No.
to move it on his beer.
just has
That's
to-
his beer.
He
Right?
just has
Yeah,
to touch his own
yeah.
network, basically, right?
No, this.
No,
this
it
beer-
teleports.
It
Oh,
teleports.
of course, he can teleport
Yeah.
it. Yeah, quite
So
right.
he
yes.
could, in fact,
Go down
make
to
his
build.
first build here
He could do this if he wanted to,
and,
right?
and use 2 free.
Yeah.
2
Yes,
free
he
coal.
could do that. Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh, that's true.
Well, yes.
Yes, he could.
but I think
That way he could use, it would be 1 free coal,
I think
to be clear.
Build, and it's 2 free. Cool.
yeah. I think that's.
Yeah.
I wanted to use that coal anyways.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. All right.
So save your
Don't
seven,
you have to
save 7
have-
money, Derek.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so that's only 15.
You're right. Okay.
So I think.
So then one build must be that one.
Yes.
Yep.
Why can't it be this one?
Sure.
Because you're
But you're not
connected.
connected to that.
Yeah.
Scheisse. Yeah.
The
Well,
other one could be this one.
Yeah, you
if-
could
if
build
so
both of
choose.
those out of Cannock.
I'm going to go ahead and preemptively take 2 off here.
Yeah, that works.
And then I'm going to spend
More rail.
more rail. And I'm going to do $5 and use this last coal and flip that for you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
And we're going to go all the way into
7 income to
Birmingham.
19.
Thank you. That could come in handy.
You only built 1 rail?
1 rail.
Oh, because you don't have the beer.
No
Right.
beer.
That's
Yep.
that's the
And
problem.
that'll be 20.
Yep.
which
Yeah, give me a
most
20. Here,
likely-
swap. Give me a 20.
Can I take one of his?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
There you go. Get rid of your discards. Draw 2 cards, please.
I don't know if that was the.
Oh, and Utoxeter beer flips
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it
That's
does.
true. And give me some.
5 income
Income.
to 19.
Great. I
Off to
needed
the
that.
side, please. There you go. All right, that is purple, blue.
Well, I will build 1 railway with a Wolverhampton.
And
Oh, I can't.
you,
No coal.
No coal.
nope, you would have to, and you can't.
It's got to be Derby to Derby out there. So that's
To-
that.
So it's going to be this.
Going to be
Yeah.
8.
Yep.
That's what I was
Well,
debating,
I'm
whether or
gonna do
not to
that
go
one.
here, or whether it's more important to go
Yeah.
Birmingham.
Yep.
And I will take a loan for the other action. I will use... which card? I think a Canic card can go for the loan, and I will loan.
Draw 2 cards.
Yep.
All right. Ken.
Yeah. No. No.
So you all enjoying it at home?
No.
Seems everybody's invested pretty well, but
Yeah, it's good because when we're heads down, you can talk. Most likely I'm going to be last, so let's just
Can't do
look at
that
watch what you
in
guys.
a place.
while you
that
guys are
will-
thinking, I'll make you some tea.
That- Really, pretty dreadful. Pretty dreadful.
Ah, I should have did that.
So Martin, is this a situation where you're going to be lamenting this on the drive home? You're going to be beating yourself up?
I never lament these things.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I screw up well too often to be lamenting it. I mean, I tried something that was a high-risk strategy, and it went more down in flames than one would have even expected. So
Anything
yeah.
worth doing is worth doing
Layers of
majestically.
stupidity went into that.
I really am not sure what to do here.
Yeah, me neither.
What do you think your options are?
Well, I'm thinking about building coal, which I could do in several different places, and that would give me fuel for a build. But then once I build one track, basically, I'm opening it up for other people. That doesn't seem that appealing. I could build more manufacturing, but honestly, I don't want to build manufacturing. I'm not set up. I would need to do so much more developing to get into any of the interesting manufacturing.
What about ABB? Always build beer.
Or
Yeah,
rail. Why
build-
not build rail?
Well, I could build rail, that's true, but I would do 2 single builds. Not that exciting.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that is the right thing to do, actually, Martin.
There's a juicy 6-point link right there.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's true, I
I
suppose.
debated. I waffled about it.
So I guess that would be 18 money in total to do those 2 actions.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying the stress everybody's under.
We can hear you.
I know.
It's like the poker
Actually, the
podcast.
stress has gone from me because I'm so totally hosed that there's nothing
All right,
really I
well,
can do
that's
about it.
that's a
so-
card I will be using for other purposes, so I'll go ahead and use that.
Making lots of lemonade.
And that's rail, so that's
Yeah.
9
9.
quid.
Yeah.
I mean, the level 1 pottery gives you lots of points. And Martin did vacate
Sure.
the pottery spaces.
Yes.
I'm going to hold off on it.
So 9 quid. 9 quid sounds like 18 all day.
Did you remove the coal?
He
No,
does
no,
not
you
yet.
didn't.
So we'll build one here. And I think maybe we'll build the other one here.
You're $1 short over there. Should be 18.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yep. What is it? What is this?
That's your 18.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, where was the second one? Oh, down south. I
Yeah.
see it. Down south of Birmingham.
Yeah,
to Oxford.
connects
All right.
Birmingham
So
to the market.
now Shrey, and
Actually-
draw your cards, sir.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll work.
Did you? Did
Oh,
you
sorry.
get 2?
No, I have not got 2
Did
cards.
Martin get 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Shrey, what you got?
Yeah, well, I should do the rail thing also, but I'm limited in where I can build. I think. Oh no, it's going so expensive.
For sure.
You know what you
and
could build.
I can't.
Be a coal miner.
Yes.
Well, you could develop.
Yeah,
could.
develop.
I
And
might
then build a coal
I
mine.
might actually develop.
Yeah, develop for a nickel
So
and then build coal. Like,
5
easy
and then
game.
is 12, which is less than Martin.
You're second.
Less than I'd be second, which is acceptable, I think, in this case.
I don't think being second is going to be bad at all.
I think that's acceptable. So I think I might just do that. So let's develop with
I love how this has become a community game. So,
this Derby card, which is not going to
Derby.
Derby, sorry,
Darby.
Darby County. We're not going to be.
Oh, you're not building over. Okay.
I mean, I can't.
9,
I
yeah.
can't.
That's going to be a nickel.
It's unlikely that I'm going to be able to build over. So
Is
this-
£5 called any, like we have
Fiver.
a fiver?
Or a
Okay.
blue drinking
five,
voucher.
not five.
I'm sorry, a
A
what?
blue drinking voucher.
Okay.
Because the £5 are blue.
Okay. All
quid
right.
notes.
Okay.
Tenors were kind of brown, so it's a brown drinking voucher.
I love it.
It just works its way.
The question is, I get a second develop. Do I develop this away just because, or I think I'm going to be able to build 4 cotton mills and sell 4 cotton mills?
Well, let me put it to you a different way, though. What if you just sold? What if you only sold? Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, probably. You have a lot of money and income, right?
My income's not great.
I think with effort you can do it. Nobody else is in cotton mills, so
So, but
Yeah.
what else do I develop away? Beer?
When in doubt, beer.
Am I really going to put that many beer? I'm not going to. Yeah. So I'll develop away the beer. Okay, so that was a develop, and then the second action was, what was the second? Oh, coal,
Coal.
right? Coal. I should probably figure out
Sir?
where it's going to go.
You can drown your sorrows.
It's something stronger than tea to drown my sorrows.
he does have some whiskey. Over
I was
there.
going to say, I have some Eagle Rare over there.
He
I
could,
gotta drive home though.
Okay, well, I got nothing for you. Have a good night, Chip.
Where can I build coal? Is there anywhere? So Canic, I could build in the Canic if I happen to have a coal card. If I haven't a Canic card, let's see, where else can I build coal?
Coldbrookdale.
But and have it sell, which is I think
have it sell
I think Canic is the only choice.
that appears to be correct. Yes.
Well, you can give it
So-
to us for free.
Well, us being Martin, since he would go next.
That's true.
So I will just build in Coldbrookdale. It's going to cost me 7.
Don't you want to? Oh.
What?
It's not connected to anything, though.
As previously established, there's no place I can build that will actually.
Okay. Got it. Got it. But there's nobody near you, so you could use it.
Well,
Utilize it.
Martin could do this.
I mean, I
and
can u-
use
I can use
one
it.
of them.
Thank you.
But I'm before you in turn order. So
I-
Martin's
I-
the one I'm worried about. So
I see.
first-
That makes sense.
Second.
Where's third?
Third. And Derek.
Derek, otherwise
you.
known as last. And I'm getting 5.
Yep,
quid.
income. Let's see.
I can't see
We're
that.
looking at 2 for blue, 3 for yellow, 4 for red, 5 for purple.
Okay. All right. Still feeling good.
And Martin,
I get 2.
the Black Parade is your honor here.
Developing is expensive. Yeesh. Yeesh.
Yep.
yeesh.
Well, very appropriately, I will use a Utoxeter card to build 1 piece of rail. They're usually the most valuable piece of rail on the board is Utoxeter Derby, so I'll definitely
Interesting.
build it.
Because it's going to be two double links.
Very likely, yes.
Somebody was referencing earlier that Derek could have built what one? It was the triangle.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I heavily debated it.
Yep.
We should really play the Pittsburgh HSD app at some point.
Yeah, I mean, seems oddly
No,
thematic.
not Pittsburgh. Is it Pittsburgh? Is
Yeah,
that
it
the
is
one?
Pittsburgh,
That's
yes.
the one with the triangle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the one where it costs extra to build a straight track.
Yep.
Yeah, neither of those are great options. So, yep, I think it's going to be
Yeah.
same again.
Another 10 to go where?
I think I'll operate on the basis that this usually is also a high scoring swap. This is almost certainly going to be a 4 points.
Yep.
So
Might
any action in
might
stone,
be 7 as well.
Yeah,
if
that could
if
be
things
very
work
nice
out
if
right.
stone
Yeah.
works out nicely for me. So those are 2 good links to build.
All right, yellow.
I'm looking for.
Hey, look, the coal's still there.
I'm going. Yes, I will be eating at least. I'm eating 2 of it, so that's how it's going to work. So I'm going to use a Stafford card because I need some beer out there for 7 plus.
An iron, which
So
is
10.
10, a 10 piece, or a blue.
And
Drink it. Red.
2
Red.
beer, please.
2 beer.
Well, just keep one of them because I'm
Okay.
going to use it immediately. So, so I will build. I'll build
So
a rail.
both beer come out, and now he's going to double rail for a total of
Double
15.
rail from where?
from here.
1, 2, 3.
No, it doesn't
Oh, it's
matter.
around, of
It
course.
teleports,
Oh,
yeah.
well,
It's okay.
It's
having a real blind spot about using your own beer here.
Yes.
my
Playing
beer.
Pittsburgh too
So
much, that's the
using a
problem.
card, which
Yeah,
will be
that's fair.
a card. Let's see.
There's no teleporting in Pittsburgh, so you
Right.
have to get used to all this.
This
And there are extra
card,
resources
since
in
I'm not-
Pittsburgh.
I didn't have the
on a
money
premium.
to.
So here's 15.
I didn't have the beer to do a double rail.
So
I could have built beer in your Utah Stone. That's a thought, actually. I could have done that,
So it has to be connected to this.
but it would be the same.
This
The
needs
first
to,
one does.
That needs to happen regardless, because I will want to get to that to Shrewsbury, and then. Oh no, you're right. Like this could end up happening.
But the points are probably more valuable.
The 2 and
No, these 4 probably more valuable
Sure,
than the
yeah,
5
yeah.
money. Yeah.
And then the other one is, where do I think I want to head towards? Do I like get into the network? I'm looking at the cards that I have in my hand. Or you know what? I mean, that's going to be a high scoring thing also. Yep, that's it.
That is 25.
I guess it depends on what you do.
Take the 10s.
This is what I want to do.
You can draw your cards.
And a little money left. Okay.
But I could do this.
Oh,
Maybe this.
Oh boy, that's disappointing. Really.
I don't want to do those yet.
Seems sad to do it just for that reason.
You have tea, Martin.
I know. I'll have some in a minute.
All right, so if I were to do
11.
21 for a double, oh, I can't use your stupid.
Beer, you got to build to it,
You got to build your bear.
and then you could steal it.
Then you could use my stupid beer.
But
Oh, wow, yeah, one rail.
Not, I can build to
can-
it
you
this
can do it.
round, but that's not getting me what I want.
No, you
I don't
legally
think.
you can use my beer in a single action. It is possible.
I can.
Yeah.
I just have to be there by the end.
Yes. Yes.
yeah, you can do this followed by that.
Or
Or-
this and that.
Or,
So either.
or this and use my coal and then something else. Yeah. And then like, wait, you're
No.
red. Oh, you need your red.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
you-
yeah,
you
I
have to
can't
that.
use
Yeah.
both the coal and the beer,
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah, it's either or.
which is sad.
Which, for a single action, it would be 621 all day.
Yeah, the coal is expensive.
But it's worth it. But you could
Someone might
always.
come back.
Yep, you could always build a coal mine first.
If I had the card in the right place
Well,
to do that.
I mean,
Yeah,
ifs and buts, candies and nuts.
sure.
Merry Christmas, yada
Yes.
yada yada.
There's been very little coal actually built, which I think is typical maybe for
Yeah,
for Canal.
I can't. All right. I think I just need these cards to be better. Is the bottom line.
It's not brass unless you're whining about your cards.
I'm happy about my cards. I just don't know what to do.
Well, la di da.
I don't cause no trouble.
Oh, that goes without saying, Bishop.
All right. Maybe I'll. That sucks, though. I mean, I could use that one free coal and $5, but that action sucks.
I did that.
Yeah, it sucks though, right?
It did.
Yeah, it would be better if it were for a better.
You've missed exactly nothing.
I hope everybody's enjoying this at home.
All right, maybe this is what I'll do. So I'll build a single and spend the coal.
Ooh, for 11.
Yeah. From here to build into
Redditch?
Redditch or Dudley. Those seem like the better options, given my cards. Yeah, let's do Dudley.
And then build.
A coal for 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
In the
the,
aforementioned Dudley.
and the coal immediately gets you 16.
Right.
And 7 income bumps. Takes it to 25.
And you can get rid of all that.
Add 3 coal.
Yeah, not an exciting turn in my mind, but
All right, Derek. Still beer on the board.
Made Derek
Turn order.
grunt, so
Yeah.
well, but you got that beer you can use, buddy.
Yeah, but I wanted to put the coal on the board first. But that's fine.
You can put the coal on the board and then use the beer.
And did you get your 16 quid?
It's just
Ken?
Did I?
should I do that?
I didn't give it to you.
I wasn't watching.
I can look. Well, the peanut gallery will tell us.
That looks
so.
like more money than I. Yeah.
Okay.
If it turns out I didn't, please let me know.
Yeah, they'll let me know.
All right.
All right, Derek. What were we thinking?
I'll build coal also.
Mechanic.
Yep.
You Kinnick.
Level.
It's going to cost more than I wanted to. It's going to cost 12.
12.
Yeah. To put it right here.
And then 4.
And that is how many? 4 or 5?
4.
4.
4 of them, so it's going to be a total of 14. Pay your money.
It's going to cost me 12. Yeah.
And it flips, and you get 6.
I really wanted
5.
to be able to build the ironworks somewhere also, but the ironworks, I have to develop it out, and developing is very expensive at the moment. But developing, if I develop, I'm still first. If I develop 1, yikes. Developing 2 would be 9. 9 would put me
10,
Second.
21.
That would put me second.
That would put you third.
Oh, how much did Ken spend?
That looks like 18 to me.
18.
So you can spend 5 to go first. No more than 5. No more than 7 to go second.
Interesting.
And that beer still remains.
It seems like it would be nicer that I just, I could spend 5. 5 seems good. Let's use 5. All right, we'll do 5, and we'll use, you really want to do that, so that
spending
will
5
give
on
me,
I have no idea.
I'm going to build 1 rail using here coal.
You are not connected.
I am connected,
Where?
Not to that coal.
right here.
No, where you?
Yeah, build rail.
Oh,
right there.
sorry. Yes, apologies. Yes, you can do that.
Yep. I know, I understand the game.
Kidderminster.
I just don't know what I want to waste.
I just want to be clear that is still going to put you after me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be second. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
all right.
okay. That's
Yeah, yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'll do that, and
$5.
that will be $5.
No, that'd be 17. No, he's first.
And
Because he's using the free.
Yes, he's using
Oh,
that.
I missed that part.
So we'll flip this in a minute. So now, build your rail.
put the rail there. There we go.
That 7 income for yellow.
You're welcome.
There you go. So first, second, go get rid of
Yeah.
it. So first, second,
White and then yellow.
And I
Yep.
get $8.
All right.
and incomes,
Derek and Ken get 8.
Yep.
Martin gets 2, and I get
7. Here you go, here's your 7.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nobody's answering, so I will go back and look
Answering what?
on whether or not you get your.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate
so
it.
I will go look.
Developing is still super expensive.
All right, everybody got their income, so Derek, it's on you.
It is. It is. So, I think I'm gonna have to bite the bullet. Oh, did I get cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more cards.
20, that's 31.
Oh my God. Goodness gracious.
What did you do on your turn, Ken?
I built the coal.
He spent 18, 31 to 13. You had to have looking at your money.
Yeah,
you
cool.
had to.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Oh, hi.
So many things I want to do. All right, Derek, just relax. Relax.
Breathe.
All right.
Lincoln, come lay down, bud. Come here. Come on.
Whatever choice is going to be the bad choice. This one is. Oh, this one's good too.
All right.
Glad to hear it, my
Down.
friend.
Yes. No, it's a bad. I didn't think it would be a bad thing, but it seems like it's a bad thing at the moment. It's because I'm all over the map, so it's all like birds in the bush, so to speak.
Birds in hand, yada,
Yeah.
yada, yada.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we doing?
I am going to. Where is this located? All right. I'm going to get rid of Coventry, and I'm going to develop 1.
Single develop.
Single
All right.
develop for
For
4.
4. And what are we developing?
Aha.
Because I couldn't
iron.
build. I couldn't build iron. I was stuck.
Okay.
Then I can put iron in Colebrook
Okay.
for 10. So I'll go right here, and that will be
So
10.
it's level 2.
Uh,
7
and-
plus 3.
Yeah, that's 10. There you go.
And that will be 14 for me, and that
The
those
4 go up there.
Yep.
That's going to be a total of 14 cash and 3 bumps.
Yeah, so I get my money back, and that seemed like that was a good decision.
Here. For him.
Thank you.
All right, and draw your cards.
Yes. Yes, please.
Red.
And I can
All
think,
right.
go back to
So
yes.
we're going to play a single link for 8.
Yep.
We're going to go from Birmingham to Nuneaton. And then we'll play a beer in Nuneaton for 12.
And that gets 2 burr.
2 beer.
And that looks like, what is that? That is 20 all day.
Sounds right.
Hand me a 20, please. Thank you. And 2 new, fresh, off the press cards for you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Martin.
Well, this Burton card is pretty useless, so that can get me a loan. 1, 2, 3.
30 quid.
And this Derby card is pretty useless. So I can spend that. I'll need 15 plus 8 is 20.
15 at 23.
23. Because I'll need 2 coals.
Give me some 20s, please.
And we'll do a double rail.
Taking the beer from.
Oh, right, but you have to
Well, he's
connect.
got a couple of different options.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And
Right
There, I
there. All right. So that is
That'll
done.
flip
That
Shrey.
flips. That is 5 income.
8.
And that is 23. 2 cards.
Okay, so you did that. I was
so
That just goes back to the bank.
looking for how would I, if I want to try to flip my beer.
I would say no.
Yeah,
You don't need.
yeah,
You
no.
wouldn't.
You don't have to worry about
probably
that
don't
anymore.
have to worry about it.
Other things I want to get done also. The network is not fully connected, but it's very close.
Pretty close.
Very, very close. One link.
I've seen worse.
More than one.
Why
link.
is it not?
No, one link.
Oh, yeah, there. That part of the network, yes.
Yes. Okay, I stand corrected.
Down by Dudley.
And
Just to give you a sense, that people talk about the accents around here. My dad used to comment that somebody he knew had a terribly thick Dudley accent. Dad comes from Warsaw. Dudley said, it's 25 miles.
so
That's not even talking about a Birmingham accent, which is clearly worse.
That is crazy.
so,
It feels like you go 10 steps in any direction and you're in a whole different part of the country.
It seems to be the case. Seems like there
It's-
must be a lot of people.
It's like miniaturized.
Well, people go to
here.
Southie, right?
Yeah.
I think it's more that people don't leave the area, right? So
Yeah.
their dialect becomes more and more strong in that
Sure.
general area.
Although I will say the Boston accent that y'all know is parking the car in the taking the car to the bar. That is Southie, and that is actually dying out. That accent is on its way to being extinct.
Some people still kind of sound like that, but
Yeah,
not.
but not so much in the younger generations.
Yes.
I'm just short cash.
When I travel,
sounds
people
like
think I'm from New York.
I'm
Loading it
I'm
up.
a buck short.
All right,
Loan,
but are you a day late, Shrey?
Loan time. Loading it up.
I want to take a loan. But I think I will. Okay, so I'm 1, 2, 3.
30 quid. And now for your second action.
I will build one rail. I hate that so much
Why only one?
because there's no beer that I could use your beer, but I don't want to build. I don't want to connect to your beer.
It'll just take you that one to do it, and you can build anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I also am not thrilled on spending that much money. It would be
God, you guys
25.
want 25.
25.
Yeah, but it's 2 rail, bro.
Fine, I'll
Little heck fire.
but I will go later in turn order.
That's true.
Ugh.
He speaks the truth, this one.
And there are things I need to get done.
Things he needs to get done, he says.
Yeah, I mean, don't we all?
That's for sure.
All right, let's use which card? This? No, I need that card. This card, I need that card.
shit.
I need all these cards. This card I don't need. That card I don't need.
Stoke-on-Trent.
And $9 for a freaking rail. $10 for a rail. Ridiculous.
Or the low price of 25 for 2. But, okay.
Let me go here.
All right. So, get your income. 6 for yellow, 8 for red, 9 for purple, and you
I've
paid
paid
your
my
one.
one, yep.
Hey, good news. You had the money to pay for it.
I did.
So that is
It's an improvement.
first, second, and then these just slide down.
Who's first? Oh, good. I get time to think.
Now I actually drew a card that I like, which is frustrating.
Dude, you guys will find anything to bitch about.
It is tough to be Shrey, man.
Seriously. His
Really
lobster
hard.
is too buttery. His steak is too juicy. The struggle is real.
Yeah, well, what I thought was a good hand ended up being not well played at the very best.
But you're still everybody's favorite, though, Martin. So there's that.
It was a bit
How
poopy.
wonderful.
I wouldn't say he's my favorite.
Oh, the viewers. I thought that was implied. All right, Shrey.
Yep.
What have I done to you this game?
This game, he
Yeah,
says.
well, yeah, that there was. I would say prior to today, the last week and a half.
You've been too busy aiming at your own feet, my friends.
Yeah, Shrey's beer is too wet and refreshing. Right? Too cold, too refreshing. The struggle is real to be Shrey. That appears to be some coal going out, And developer.
I need 3 coal over there, which is going to get me
13. I got you.
13, and then also flip for 7, which puts me to 29.
Oh, well, I'm still going to do that.
And then, now,
Yeah, if there's one game that I know everybody out there is pulling for Martin, it's
23.
this one. 100%.
I put my money away, I think. I don't think I'd
Oh
send
my
it down
God.
to 0.
No, you had 20. I think you had at least 20.
I will look. Looks like 25 earlier, but I will look.
What do you mean you put your money away?
He
Tidying all the money up over here and my money being here.
dude shoots himself in the foot. 22 quid.
And he throws away his own money.
Good
Yeah,
lord.
Maybe that's how you were short before.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past me, but
I
I mean,
wouldn't
the fact that
either.
it was 0.
And you
was
also
the
took it out of the
giveaway.
piles of 5s.
Coventry.
23 for the double rail, yeah?
Let's see. It's 15 and 8. Looks like 23 and some burr.
It's going to be one of these, obviously.
Sure.
Okay.
So I have to connect this.
Okay.
All right, now
And then.
so that is now you can
Now
put it
the
in.
whole thing's connected.
Yes.
Yep.
So, looking at stuff. The fact that I'm looking at cards is irrelevant.
Yes, it's my turn, right?
I have to put my second link down,
on.
but yeah, it'll be your turn.
Yes, I'll wait until you put down your link.
There. Done.
Interesting.
All right. I'm gonna build ironworks in Dudley,
Okay.
and that's gonna cost 9 plus 5. It's total of
That's not
Dudley.
Dudley, but there you
Sorry. Do
14. That's going to cost you.
14.
Putting
Right away.
5 out there is
9
2,
money?
4, 5, 6, 9 all day. Here is give me 1.
1.
Here.
And I'll
There
do
you go.
We flip it up?
We
You did flip it up. Did you give him 2?
I did
No.
not give him 2.
Yeah. I mean,
Good.
there was more because I want the points, and also I want to develop,
Ah, okay.
and I want to cheap develop.
So there's
You
$2.
got it.
Bucks.
$2 to develop. And then I'd like to get rid of these boxes to get the good boxes.
All right. And you can just take the money and put it into the bank, please.
Okay.
Is this the last card round?
Oh, I see.
And get rid of your discards and the
No, I think
iron.
one more round after this, I think.
No, it's the
No,
last
this
card, right?
this will be it. There's
It
4
is
cards.
the last
Yeah,
card.
There are 4
Damn,
cards left.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing how they go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Derek, take care. Clean up your discards, please.
Oh, yes, of course.
I am going to take a loan. I'm going to take a loan.
You are red, coming back 3, 1, 2, and 3. And what card are we playing for that, sir?
Yeah, great question. I'm not so sure.
Hey, Scott.
That's interesting. Is that one interesting? Is it? Not really. All right, so we'll play this Burton on Trent card.
Okay, that was for the
Loan.
loan, right?
And
Somebody moved it back, yeah.
I did.
Okay.
I'll play this leak card. And I'll take a double link, which will cost me 25, I think.
Checks out. Yep. And you can just put it in the bank.
Okay.
And the 2 iron, yeah, they came off. All right, build them.
Yep.
And the
So
beer,
we'll
don't forget
go-
to take off.
Yeah, this is coming off.
Okay.
So I'll flip this. 5.
5 income for red.
We'll go to here.
Yeah.
Get myself that.
That is
All
in
right.
here. That's nice.
And Ken, if you will clean up the coal and iron
Sure.
over there. Thank
Yep.
you, sir. There in your discards. All right, Martin, bring it home. And by that, I mean the last 2 cards in the deck.
I'm going to drop a box card to develop, which may sound a
develop,
little
I
bit
assume?
strange.
Double develop, yeah.
Yes, might as well.
That is going to be a total of 4 quid.
Yep, because I have to develop away a level 4 pottery, really. I don't want to be building it. That's the main reason I'm doing this. And while I'm at it, I'll develop what?
Burr,
My
cool.
beers. Beer's always a safe thing to develop away. So
Okay.
it's
The other question I have for you, and before you do that, if you're not sure, do you maybe only develop once to save to save? Well, I guess it's only $2 you're saving.
it's only
in that
$2,
case, so
and it's never going to be cheaper than this.
that's fair. All right, that's a fair point. If
I
it were
think
more
it's a good
expensive,
save.
then maybe.
Oh,
but
absolutely. And then I'm going to play a coal card to build some coal
For a total of 7.
in stone.
Give me
That will
Tens.
flip right away.
And is that 3 colon?
It's yes, 3.
So 14 money to
So I
Martin.
get 14 money for that. Which is rather nice.
leave the money here.
Yep, 14 money for that. And
You can
I'll
have
also go
those.
first.
All right, income. Red, you're getting an 8. Purple and yellow, you're getting 10. Martin, I took your $1.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, that's income. We are out of cards at this point. And now, turn order. We're looking at 11. We're looking at 16, 25, and 30. So first, second, third, and fourth. I'll clean this up from now on, just to make sure. Just a plus. So, Martin, it is your honor, at your leisure, sir.
Time to pottery it up.
At my leisure.
Where's Butter going? Stafford, I guess.
I would guess. Unless he wants to build over Bedford. Oh, he still hasn't flipped this.
He is not.
There was no point flipping it earlier. I felt. Well, I couldn't because I was down to the last thing.
Did Martin not? Which one?
What?
Martin, did he? You built coal just now?
Oh yes, that's quite
you get
right.
your- did you
I
get
did
your
not
income?
put my coal income up. Yes, quite right. 1,
Thank
2,
you.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Yes, thank
7.
you.
And I didn't pay my 1 either, so
You
I
did.
Get, in which case I'll get 4 then.
Okay, there you go. So that's.
Okay.
All right, so it's your
Okay,
turn.
My turn, yes. Well, I did have another Utoxid card. Surprise, surprise.
That appears to be 10 quid for Burr,
In Utoxter.
and that'll
2
be
beers.
double Burr. Okay.
And I have money, but not that much.
I will say, it can be stressful playing games in front of the world, but man, when you make mistakes and they catch them, it really is
Very
helpful.
helpful. Yeah.
It is very nice, yes. Definitely
Appreciate it, y'all.
Appreciated.
I don't mind a peanut gallery referee for sure.
9, and I'm sure useless Coventry card
That appears to be a rail.
to be, I think I'm going to go down from Burton to Tamworth.
Hold on. That's 9.
9
You
and a
get.
coal.
Hold on. I got you. There. I gave you your 5 back.
Okay.
And there. So you
Okay.
spent a total of 19 quid. No
Yep.
more cards. 19 coming over here.
Yep.
Ken.
Tamworth, interesting.
All right. Derek.
Changed my mind so many times. So many times.
I feel differently about that bishop, but when playing brass, it feels appropriate to play with iron clays.
feel like this is still going to be good points. It's just so much money. I'm definitely going to be going last. So I'm going to build in
You're
Birmingham.
building a box finally.
I'm going to build 2.
Ooh, fun.
Double box.
And they're expensive.
Both
So
in, well, one's in Birmingham for sure.
they're going to be 21 each.
So
level.
16 and 5, and then
Yeah,
20. Oh no, 16 and 5, 16 and 5. Yeah, that's 42 quid. I
You're
got.
building them both in Birmingham?
Well, he's building one in Birmingham for sure. And then
I'm going to
the
build
other-
them both in Birmingham.
Okay, that's giving.
I approve.
Yeah, you're giving Ken 6 points for that.
I couldn't.
Someplace else you can build.
I can't see
It's
where.
actually 12. It's actually 12 points because
Walsall would be better for
I
you.
see. I
Those
see
are
that.
absolutely
double
better.
links.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
12 points, yeah. I don't want to give Ken 12 points for...
I mean, why not?
All right. Did you pay your 42?
I did not.
Pay it to
40.
the bank.
45. Take 3.
And
Take
another 20.
5. Oh, to the bank.
Just to the bank.
Yeah.
42.
Get 3 change. There we go.
I was doing it.
Get rid of your cards.
Now I can go to the bathroom.
Turn it off.
Yes, of course. Nobody wants to hear that.
All right, Ken.
Part of me really wants to develop this away.
The level 3 beer,
They're exactly the same price,
but 3 less points.
but 3 less points. Yeah. I don't know if I really have time for develop action.
That's the negative of that, right?
Yep.
Is
It's
it worth 3
Action efficiency matters
Exactly, yeah.
quite a bit.
Tempo versus 3 points.
Yep. Because what I'd obviously love to do after building the beer is just go ahead and take a
Double rail.
double link.
That coal is expensive right now.
It is. That'd be 27 for that.
27 plus 12.
Yeah.
It's 39. I don't think you
12 for the-
you're $1 short.
Yeah. Oh, so I can't build both, you're saying?
Am I correct? Looking at your or your
Yeah, you might be. I really don't know.
10, 20, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8.
39 is what he needs.
Yeah, he has $38. He's $1 short.
All right.
3, 4. Yeah, it
So
looks like 8.
Yep.
maybe the right thing is actually to do it the other direction.
Build 2 single links.
No. Although I probably should build a single link.
Turn it back on.
Oh, I did. Contemplating my life in the bathroom. All right. 6 actions, not 4. Okay.
Yeah, this game feels. It's funny, and we'll talk about this in a roundtable. I'm just filling space in the meantime. Is we talked about during the Lancashire how tight it is and how it's a razor's edge. Yet it feels like this one has been far more razor edgy tonight than it was earlier this week for Lancashire. So it's just interesting to see that this also can have very sharp elbows.
And this group
yeah.
has been playing a lot of brass together.
Yes.
So we kind of anticipate what each other is going to do.
Yeah,
also.
y'all have been playing the hell out of Pittsburgh. So yeah.
We've had some very intense games.
All right. You know what? I think I've kind of talked myself into doing something that I'm not. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, do it.
You can't do anything worse than what I did. Put it like
Facts.
that.
I mean, there you
How
go.
to develop?
Okay.
Oh, with the beer card. Okay. For
Well,
7.
Yeah, I might have a different beer card.
7.
Okay.
How many beer cards
What are you
there?
developing a
Five.
3 and a 4?
Yeah. A
Okay.
3 and a.
Sorry.
No, I developed a 3 beer and.
You were quicker than my eye.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I think this card we've established is not going to be useful for me. So I'll use that. I'm going to develop again.
Ooh,
Wow.
9.
9, taking 1. Yeah, you got it.
Wow.
Yep. And I put those in here. So
And you are developing what?
Okay, then.
Wow. Hello, boxy lady. So 16. All right.
Yep.
I got you.
All right.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, Shrey.
Well,
Discards it.
And that still keeps me first to go.
Well,
right?
no worse than second.
Spent
Let's put
all
it that way.
Yeah. Among the current
Yeah.
contenders.
That's a lot of iron you just spent.
And it was, dare I say, a plethora of iron.
Just looking at my card and seeing whether...
I mean, there's 6 iron for the selling.
Right, is there a place that I can build? That's what I'm looking. Where's this? That's there. Oh, I could do that. Okay, well, I mean, does that exist somewhere? It does not. Wow. Yikes.
Yeah, this game is played out way different than I anticipated it before y'all started tonight.
I mean, I could do that. I don't really want to do that. But I would probably go first.
16's the 15 or less for you.
I would not go first.
Okay.
No chance.
Yeah, me too, Taco.
Oh.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go.
God, why did you have to eat all that iron?
Goodness gracious.
Do
Oh, that's so juicy.
I need a loan? 1, 2, 3, 24. Or just doing the math on this.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
okay. Yeah. So
Derek's so happy over here.
I'm happy until it's my
I'm
turn.
gonna take a loan with a card that will look like, where's this? Why can't I find this on the map? There it is. With a card that I'm never gonna be able to use. Thank you.
Okay.
And I go back 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Action number 2.
Action number 2 is, so action number 2, yeah, okay, fine, that's fine. Action number 2 is this, which is going to cost me 8, and 5 is 13. So 13 for this and leak. 4 coal, please.
Oh,
Gonna
And that's
flip.
going to be 18.
nice.
Yep.
6 goes to 30.
That's
Got it?
like half a loan. And then it flips.
Yep, and I gave myself the income.
You got it already?
Yep.
All right, 13. So you were going to be first.
Very nice.
So first, second, third,
And very last.
and by a long shot.
I expected that.
I don't think I need to go. I don't think the eternal order matters
Income.
right now, but
Martin, you get 3. Ken, you get 8. Everybody else gets 10.
Everybody else gets 10.
this side of the table gets 10.
Ah,
All right, Shrey, clean up your mess.
No, sorry.
Okay.
All right, I need to work on this, so let's do this. Because I've been delaying. I feel like I'm delaying too long.
I was wondering when you were going to do this, but
Yes.
okay.
So kind of cost 16.
I was expecting
There's
somebody
no
else.
iron, but I mean,
You can spend 6 for it. Congratulations.
Yes.
16 plus 10, yeah?
6.
Yeah.
10 all day, yes,
needs a
because the
coal as well.
iron and
So
the coal.
26.
Yep.
I mean, it's just money.
Whatever.
You've got plenty of it.
I mean, I thought people were going to spend a lot of money on that last turn, so I was not worried.
And iron still. Okay.
If I could, maybe later.
I don't think
Maybe
your
later, he
chances are
says.
good.
If
that.
someone else does it, that's fine. I
feel pretty confident somebody's gonna.
Like that's 9 points for that. It's 12 points for this. So,
Whatever.
so this is even more.
Oh yeah, lean into it, baby. Another 10,
Go for it.
28.
28, 25. This is why I took the loan, right?
Yep.
That's a really big number. That is 54 all day. Feel pretty confident. You, sir, are not going to be going first.
I don't think anybody has that much money. Well, maybe me.
I don't.
Not even with a loan, have I got that much money.
Oh, actually, I do have that much money.
Yeah, you're
right.
all set, Derek. You could spend that much. Get in there, buddy.
I will.
Get after it. All right, but after Ken and Martin.
Yeah, at the end.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
He just slapped it all
Well,
down.
I don't see how I can not build iron.
Yep.
Um,
Question is where you
I
building it?
mean,
well, I've only got a couple of options. I wish I could build it somewhere else, Derek. I
damn
would
it.
love it if I could build it on.
What level are you
trays.
building?
I have to build level 3.
Okay, I'll build over you.
You'll build over me.
Oh, no. Never mind.
no.
No, you won't.
No. Sorry, Derek. That one's going
So
away.
that costs 9, 5 is 14.
5 points.
Yep. There you go. I got you. And it's putting 6 of it. 5. Sorry, 5 out. So that's 18 and 3 is 21 quid and 2 bumps. 2 bumps for
That's
red.
very tasty.
$21. Here you go. I got you a 20 and I got you a 1.
If I had a card, I could have, but no.
Yours would have been 24.
If I knew that was going to be juicy, I wouldn't have spent all that money.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
And then. I'll go ahead and build this for 21.
Yep, that looks like 35 all day. I got it. You can put it in the bank.
It's this also, yeah?
I took one off
Oh,
already,
did you?
I think.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't see you do that. You're sneaky like that.
All right, discards. And Martin, you're up. This game requires
Indeed.
beer to sell, right? I'm asking for a friend.
I mean, this beer.
There's beer there. Yeah, plenty of beer. Oh boy.
But Martin's going to double rail, so he's going to take a loan and double rail.
Probably yes. That would be a reasonable
Kind of
move.
thing Martin might do. I'll be right back.
We'll be here. Kill your mic.
Yep. You don't want to hear me whispering quietly while I go to the bathroom.
Yeah, loan and double, I think, is the best way to go. So 1, 2, 3. Take loan.
30, and then it's going to be a total of
11.
26.
26.
You can just put it right there.
26, right there.
Yeah.
And this beer
And that beer, yes.
Oh, wow.
to there.
One is going there, and then do I go all the way?
Or not. You could wait, I suppose.
That's the question. To go all the way or not all the way?
Let's go.
The
all the way.
points down here are going to be very
The
juicy.
points are nice.
And I've got enough room to
And if you,
maneuver, I think.
26.
Have I? No, I don't. I don't.
No.
Only 4 actions left after this.
I'm not going to risk it. After what happened last time.
Shy and valid.
Getting gun shy now, yeah.
One, sell, link, and then you have
Yeah.
one more after that.
Yeah.
And I've still got a loan, to
still
build
need-
Yeah.
another
All right,
of
Derek.
those. So, yeah,
All right.
it's
I'm
gonna
going to
be
build
too
beer
tight.
in the spot where beer is available for me.
Here?
Yep, just for me. That one. And it's going to be
It's level
7
2.
plus 3 for
Is
the iron.
10 all day.
Yep. Be 10. And now I can
And
just
hold on, Martin, 2 beer, please. Right here.
And then I think
Back on.
I did.
Okay.
I want to try to get
Grab
greedy.
that beer and put it up
Yep.
if you would.
But I
please.
realized it was probably best for me to sell one down here and one there and use both of my bears. So I get 2
Martin
income.
double railed and loaned, by the way.
And I'll sell using this Worcester card.
Okay.
You're selling these 2?
I'm going to sell these 2 by using
All right.
one
So
beer.
hold on. Sell one at a time. Just do one at a
Sure.
time.
I'm going to sell this one.
Yep.
I'm going to use one of my bears
That takes 2 beers, right?
and one of these bears.
Okay.
So
That-
two income bump for Derek.
Yep.
2 for
Is that
purple.
on this, yep.
Okay.
And then the other bear here, I'm going to use that bear down there, and I'll use the bear up here.
Yep. So 3 points.
3 points for purple.
And 2 income for purple.
2 income for...
We did
For
our,
that, the
'cause
second
it flipped.
crate.
Okay,
The
yeah.
second
So,
crate.
yeah, so move them along 2 more on the
Nope,
income.
nope, nope, nope.
No,
There you
thank
go.
There you go.
Boxes.
And also this flips.
It does.
Yep. Oh yeah. So more income.
And that'll be
number
5
5.
more bumps.
And then I can go first. There you go.
Yes, indeed, sir.
All right. So let's see. First, nope. Okay. 126. We're in reverse order.
Are we?
Well, hold on.
That's,
Yeah.
Oh, that's 30. Sorry, I miscounted.
Okay.
Yep. Yes, we are.
I got it. Yep. Get your income, Shrey, call them out.
All right,
please.
so Derek, you get 13. Give me a 10. I get 10. Ken, you get 9.
Yeah, I got it
and
already.
Martin gets his. Martin's done with this.
Money's worth nothing, so we got to spend it all away.
I feel like I've been bumping between like early in turn order and last.
And there are 4 actions left per player. So, Derek, you're up.
All right, I think I'm gonna go and
And the Peanut Gallery is asking, did you pay for the iron on your crate build?
I didn't.
Ken.
Ken.
But
I mean,
let's keep going.
Okay.
We're good.
You tell me if I. Okay.
Not going to worry about it.
I'm gonna put some beer in stone,
No, there's no iron. It's coal.
You're good.
Okay.
and that's gonna cost me 1 iron for 4 and 9, so 13.
13, 2 beer, please, on that.
To be here. Where are we going?
Stone.
All right.
And let's do. Seems like it's almost like I need to build some rail. Maybe I should build some rail.
I mean, there's plenty of beer. Just, it's going to cost you 28.
Oh, because of coal. Maybe I'll just build ironworks in Colebrook.
You're gonna overbuild what?
You can't.
You can't.
Why?
Because
It's a
it's
four.
not empty.
Oh, I can't do that. That's right.
Only if
Good to
if
know
the
you have that
market's
card,
empty.
though.
I do. I do have that card. But you guys are both pretty close in score, so I'll hold on to that one till later. Let's take a look around. Where can I build? I guess I do have to build rail.
You don't have to.
Well, I'm in position right now that link points are pretty good out there right now.
There are some good ones out there
I mean,
for sure.
I see a bunch of 5s. Oh, God. Oh, no, that's Canal only. Never
Yeah.
mind. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that Canal one looks really nice. So yes, I see. Well, I mean, Birmingham, coming out of Birmingham is good no matter where I go.
Also true. Well, some are better than others, but yes.
None of them are bad.
So let's use.
Yeah, very likely to be 6 minimum, no matter where you go.
Yes.
Yeah. But then if I put out that, then that would finish my game. Okay, so I'll use this card to build.
Is that double rail?
I think double rail is the smartest thing for me to do right now.
So
That'll be 20,
13 and 15 is 28 all day.
28. 8.
28, 38, 41. You've spent.
And beer. I assume this beer.
Yeah, I'll take one of my bears.
Seems
And
like good sensible choice.
And where's the rail going?
let's put one. Trying to look at some numbers here. So
For what it's worth,
probably here.
That's definitely
yeah,
7.
that one. This one is 5. This is 5. These look like they're going
That's
to
gonna
be 6.
That's gonna be 6.
That's going to be 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got the best one there. That's why I was edging up for it. 'cause,
Yeah, that seems like
was a
the
nice
best that's left. So it's either going to be here, 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 or here is my
I
guess.
see.
We
That's
said these are
5.
6s.
Yeah, well, once
If
that
assuming that flips.
Assuming that flips.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there is 2 bear out right now for him to flip that if he wanted to. Yeah, so I think I'll play that one.
All right, discard everything that's in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Cards and
And
cubes
Martin.
to Ken. Martin, you're up.
Is it because I'm automatically last?
Not automatically.
Do this.
Oh, I see you're making change over there. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah,
Just
pretty
trying
likely.
trying to make it.
Pretty likely last.
None
yeah.
of the rest of us have enough money to really beat you.
Yeah, there's not going to be
You
enough.
could take a loan and then build, I don't know what.
There's got to be one more loan.
Oh, there you go. Here you go. I got you. Here's 30.
Okay, and then I'm going to overbuild Belper
Aha.
with this pottery,
I got it.
which will cost me 24 and 2 coal.
24 and 15 is 39.
Wow.
Wow. Here's a dollar change.
Yeah.
There you go.
Eek.
Wow.
Fortunately, you're not quite at this point where you're going to run out of money again.
That's bad.
That's a crap ton of money.
Yeah.
Almost.
But still not.
Yeah.
All right, Ken.
Yeah, that's impressive.
For one build.
Well, it's an expensive thing to build anyway, but
Yeah,
when it needs
but-
2 coal and the coal market is exhausted.
It's tanked.
And
Yeah.
it's,
Ken, living large on the.
Right.
No?
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Got
yeah.
about this.
So that's 13 money. I'm not even going to put those on because I'm just going to go ahead and use it to sell.
Just those two, yeah.
I mean,
So 7 income bumps, which is right
yep.
to 4.
Lots of points.
Very nice.
And 13 you spent. You go ahead and just get rid of it.
Yep.
Oh, that was the last beer. Wow, nice.
So there is 2 beer on the board for me to eat if I want to.
of course, that would
Well, I mean,
oh well,
I know, yeah. There's
4.
that beer and that beer also. Yeah.
big deal.
I'm just trying to figure out.
you put down another building and then sell.
Yes. And thankfully, I have a card that lets me do that.
All right, Shrey.
So, Nuneaton.
He's not going to leave any beer for us, though.
I'll leave one. Going to cost me.
This is unbelievable to me.
What is
A
this?
substantial amount.
What is
That is 18, 8, 26, 31.
I
got it.
I got
He's good for
31.
I mean, no
problem.
Who
Go for
cares?
it.
And you know what? I'm still going pretty early turn order.
Amazingly. Yes.
So that was that. And then let's ship because, we'll
Yep.
ship with this card because it's not doing anything for me.
Okay. So do them one at a time if you don't mind.
All right, so we'll start with this one. Takes a beer. We use this one right here.
Get 4 points.
I'll take 4 points,
Okay.
go to 50, and then I get 2 income. All
Okay.
right. Then let's do this one. Takes a beer from, let's do this one. Get
5
money.
cash.
That's three bumps, 35, and then this one. All right, now who's beer?
Is 2 bumps of income.
2 bumps of income.
Now figure out the beer.
So this is Derek and Martin. Let's take Martin
Yeah.
since,
He has less
And
points.
Martin gets 5, I think.
and he could use the income, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was me. That's 31.
Okay. So let's here for the everybody at home. This is amusing to me.
Wow.
So 31, 13. So that's first. 31 is going to be second. Third,
With 39.
and 41 is
41.
fourth.
Oh, that was
There we
so
go.
close. Oof. Oof, daddy.
Got it. There we go. So get income, y'all.
But,
All right, so Derek, you get 13. I get 13.
13. I'm going to take 2 5s.
And then Ken, 12.
All right. this is-
What's that?
Here you
12.
go. Here, Ken.
And Martin, take a buck.
Yeah.
Here you go,
Took
Mark.
a book.
You
I
got
took
it.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't want you to sprain a shoulder lifting all
Exactly.
that. So, all right. So, final round. So, Ken, wow us.
I really don't know. I mean, I think this is probably my best point output. So I'm going to
Oh, sorry.
add some coal in Redditch for 7.
Okay.
And how many, Cole?
3.
So that looks like $20.
No,
No,
no.
it's not connected.
Oh, I apologize.
He's gonna use it.
Apologies. Sorry. You're right. It's not connected.
And then I'm going to spend 15
And this?
and 2 coal and a beer. Yeah.
All right.
To do a double link.
All right. Pause. Flip that beer.
5 for purple.
All right. Continue, sir.
Because I think that's probably
That's kind of ridiculous. Yeah.
the best I can do points wise, right?
Okay. Yeah. You connected it at the coming due north. Yes.
pretty nice.
Checks out. So that it looks like 1522. Shoot.
I mean, this is the last turn, so I don't know how important that is, but
Yeah. I'm a stickler for.
Gave me some coal to use,
I did.
but no beer, and I can't make beer
Okay.
in my cards. So instead, let's do this. Can I afford this? 25?
23, sir. You could always take a loan.
No, I need 2 actions. That's both actions.
I understand. I was being a little facetious.
Can I do this action?
No.
With
Because
2
you
cards?
You can't.
You don't. You need 3 cards.
You need 3 cards.
You knew the answer to that.
But I can't. But it lets me do what I want to do. Hang on. Let me do the math. Let me just make sure the math is actually mathing.
Well, your last turn is going to be better than mine, so there we are.
Well, if I can't do this, then maybe not.
This is difficult.
Oh no! This is a better way to do it. This is more fun.
Okay, let's have some fun.
More fun is better.
Yes. All right. What we got?
Sure.
I will. Let me do the math.
Oh God! Don't tease us like
this
this.
guy over here.
12.
Let me do the math, he says.
12 plus
No more than
12
11.
plus 5.
That is loud.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Let's develop.
All right. So developing with
I'm
stone,
going to develop this coal away, which is
Okay.
going to cost me 5.
and that just for those scoring at home. Empty.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, I just happen to have this card.
What a jerk.
Oh, there you go. And so that's going to be.
You so gratefully, gave me that coal.
I mean, honestly, it's a point, and
Hold on.
It's,
Oh yeah, it's
it's
connected.
3
yeah.
points for me, so
Where are you
Seven,
developing now?
7 income.
So you get to 41.
only one possibility, Derek.
Sorry? I'm building this. I'm building over this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is coming out. I'm paying 12, 10, 12,
7 are coming out. So that's
6.
sorry. 10, 18, and 6
24?
is 24 cash.
Which I guess cash is a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
And 1 income.
1 income for.
Yellow.
No shot of me developing over somebody over there.
Yeah, that also helps that situation.
Because I was planning on developing over you.
Or
Well, Shrey is
overbuilding.
certainly winning. So
I don't know if I'm winning with like that.
I think you are.
That's pretty
I don't
juicy.
know. I generally
It's
don't
going
know.
to be
Martin?
close between the 2
It'll
of
be
you.
interesting.
Hey! I'm just going to double pass. I mean, I can't flip this because it needs 2 beers. I haven't got 2 beers.
You can't make 2 beers?
I can't make beer. I haven't got the money for it, even if I had a card for it, which I don't.
Oh, that's
So-
gross.
At some point, you just go,
You know,
okay,
I have heard. A wise man told
next
me.
person play.
A wise man told me that pottery is risky.
It is very risky.
How'd that work out?
Terribly.
All right, Derek.
So all you needed was 1 beer, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my beer was stolen, so I can't make my last box. So I have a lot of money.
That's rough.
But I don't have any beer to do a double build. I'd have to do 2 single builds.
Can you no, yeah, you can't.
All right.
What was the question?
I was trying to think like if this link was there, but
Oh, I can
you're,
develop.
You're the only one
No,
who could use the link.
I can't
In
get
any
to
case,
this box.
you can't
Oh,
use
you
2
can't.
merchant beers from different
different
merchants.
places. Yeah,
You've
yeah.
got to
Yes.
use the merchant beer that
Yes.
you're selling to.
Yeah.
So there needed to be a beer on the board, and I was hoping I was going
Yeah.
to be able to make it, but
Yeah, I needed 3 actions to be able to build the link and get that beer.
I had the card to do that to you, and I wasn't sure if you did.
Right.
And so this is more gross points.
Yeah.
But I think that might be more net points.
Okay, because
know
taking
what I
away
mean?
from you, and yes.
And so I just decided I would risk it that you couldn't do it.
Sure. All right. So what are we doing, Derek?
So look again.
I don't know if I can. I just have to build
Yes,
links.
this is Shrey Brook, Dale.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I built two rail
I
for
just need
five.
this link. That's the
Five
problem.
each, plus 8, so 13 each. I think that's it. I think
Yeah,
that's all
that's
I
gonna
can
be
do.
decent points for you though,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Actually, it may not be a
5 there.
Okay, that's a
It's a
there's
5
two
here.
fives. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so that'd be 8.
13 each, so
13.
26.
26. Just pay it to the bank.
20. Yeah, it doesn't matter, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. All right.
Um,
And I'll put 2 out.
Both sides, east, west of Walsall.
yeah. Those do seem like they're the best.
yeah.
That's true, right?
Yes, they're 5 each.
Even though getting down to Gloucester, I want to get down to Gloucester, make that sale.
What's that? You have something to flip?
Huh?
You have something to flip?
Well, I would have.
Oh, well, yeah.
I was planning on doing it here, so I got the link bonus there also.
All right. So once Martin joins us, well, actually, you know what? We can start doing links.
Well, so it's worth pointing out right now that in the last turn of the game, you do not do income.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, just like in Lancashire.
Yeah.
And
All right.
Also Pittsburgh.
So Martin, you call off numbers. We'll count your links. Go ahead.
Good. 2.
You turned it back on.
Good points.
And he could probably hear us through.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's
but it's
still
muffled.
he
2.
goes down a well. 2,
And another 3,
5,
and another 7,
12,
and another 7,
19,
and another 5,
24,
and another 6,
30,
and another 5,
35,
and another 4.
39
39 on 24.
is 63. All right. Next, purple links.
All right, so this one is for 5. This one is for 9. I'm sorry, it's another 6.
11,
This one is 5.
16,
This one is 5.
21,
Help me with this one.
7.
7.
28,
This is the good one.
10.
10.
38,
This one is
6.
6.
44,
I think that's then that one down there.
5.
49.
49.
Go
Decent.
backwards 1 plus 50. 79.
Not bad.
That's a lot of links.
All right. So 6, 13, 21, 30, 38, 44, 47, 51.
51 on 42 is 93.
Yep.
Sorry. All right, I have much fewer links. This is, I wish you would flip this.
So does he.
Martin, that would have been very helpful to Shrey if you flipped that.
9,
Jesus.
14, plus 6, 20,
25.
25. That's it, 25.
Nope.
No? No,
75.
thank you. 25. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 75.
All right. Industry. Go ahead, Martin.
Well, I won't even catch up to the lowest score from the rail from this because all I've got is 5, 10, 12, 14.
14, 63 to 75. In fact, you did catch
You
up.
did catch up.
Just
There
about.
you go. All right. Shrey.
This is going to be a very big number.
So 15 plus 5 is 20. So
11 more.
Yeah, 20. So 11 more is 30, 31, 40, 40, 51, 58, 60, 70, 79, 84.
Yeah, 84. Yeah, that's
Wow.
159.
wow. That's a really good score.
That's a good solid score.
That is a very solid score.
All right. Next, we got Derek.
Yep. 10, 17, 22, 25,
35.
35.
45,
45.
50.
57. 57.
Not that good.
69,
Yeah,
119. 119.
119. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not
Wait,
horrible.
he's on 79. How could it be 119?
Oh, never mind.
70
57,
57. Yeah.
80,
Something 6. 120.
126.
Okay.
126.
Sorry.
That's better.
That's my bad.
That's better.
All right.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Not the 4, 12, 17, 24, 34, 44, 49.
Back it up one and add 50.
So 142.
Yes.
Wow. I'm genuinely surprised.
So Shrey smoked at 159. Then Ken at, what is that, 142?
42.
Then Derek at 126.
And we won't mention me.
No, we don't need to. We don't need to. We don't need to kick him while
Morton
he's
at
down.
175.
No.
Or maybe a little bit less than that. All right.
I've scored more points than that in just the rail.
Well, mistakes were made.
Oh, yeah.
But so, how'd you enjoy it?
I mean, it's excellent. It is. It's it is very different from the play that we had earlier this week. There's more possibilities, more options of ways to go, and I felt like the cards were more. I was less fumbling with the cards, trying to figure out how to make what I wanted to get done, because there was more options. Was
136, but don't worry, keep
Okay.
going. We see it, but it's still third.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
It does to me.
Okay. All right.
Look at how close I am to Ken.
Yeah, exactly. Makes all the
right,
difference.
all right.
what Mara said earlier about how the beer as ports is actually a really good way of looking at it that I had never thought about before.
Yeah.
Because it absolutely is, and what's interesting in Lancashire, there's usually not like a rush to build ports, right?
Right.
You can usually like say, okay, if I need to build a port, I can build a port in Liverpool or something. Here, if you can get. I was looking for a place to build beer. I was going to build in stone. Derek got there before me. That was the two beer. What are these ones called? The
Farm beer.
the farm beers.
Yeah.
Like nice to have access to those.
It's very frustrating because that one in particular is expensive to build to for it's a crappy link.
Yeah, the one at Cannock, yeah.
Yeah. But I had to do it.
Yeah. And you built a bunch of beer, right?
I
3,
built
4?
four beer.
Yeah.
In total. Yeah, I would have loved to build one more. I was the turn you built the beer in Stafford, I was going to build beer in Stafford. Behind you. You were ahead of me.
Yeah,
turn order.
right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would have let me get them all out, I think.
Yeah.
So
So, Martin, you played it a ton. Mm-hmm. Smoked yourself.
Yep,
on
absolutely.
this one. Still loved it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was tense. I mean, at one point, I really thought I'd pulled off what I needed to do, but things had really worked for me. And I mean, what I'd missed was I had to. The fact that I had an extra action to build that pottery,
Right.
and then that just completely blew me out in the first year. And then I compounded it by
Being a buck short on
being
the
a bit
loan.
short on the loan,
Yeah.
which had I thought that one through, I would have taken a slightly different action slightly before the end. But yeah, I mean, pottery is a high-risk strategy. I took it because the cards favoured, all my cards were up here, and I had pottery cards. I didn't have cards around here where Shrey and I had no beer. And I think I had 2 beer cards in Canal, possible.
Right.
Yeah.
So given that situation, I thought it was worth shooting for pottery. Then in the rail era, I was happy enough with my rail builds. I got the reasonable amount of rail builds in, but I was too slow getting my other pottery out, and so I missed out on 20 points. Not that it would have made that much difference. It would still wouldn't have put me around the corner. So yeah, I mean, it was sometimes you just have those games where you really screw things up, and the game kicks you when you're down, and that's what happened.
But on the same note, like that's a show of quality of the game that even when you know the game, it can still bite you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know the game. I'm not a good player of the game, but I know the game. But yeah, I mean, and I really enjoyed it because I was trying to get myself. Obviously, the second area was a bit tougher because I knew I was kind of out of it.
Sure.
But I was still trying to maximise my position, as it were. So there was still quite. I mean, the thing is, even if you're losing, there's still a lot to do that you can do to maximise your score. And that means that you're not, and unless you're the kind of person who really hates being out of contention, and then just gets miserable and not interested.
Right.
Then unless you're that kind of person, there's always things to do. With Lancashire, you can more easily get yourself to a situation where there is literally nothing you can do. I mean, if you go into the last phase of that game when loans are no longer available and you haven't got either income or cash on hand, you are. I mean, it's happened to me. I've had 5 successive passes because there was nothing else I could do.
Right. There's a coin for that.
Exactly. And Lancashire you can get boxed in a little bit more. I think it was best, the difference between the two games is very nicely summed up. I think it was by Quinns on Shut Up and Sit Down when he said, in Lancashire you're figuring out what you can do. In Birmingham you're trying to figure out what you should do. Because there's usually something, and usually more than one thing you can do, but you've got to figure out which is going to be the best. But it's just as tight. Yes. I mean, the tightness is different. I think of Lancashire as resource tightness. Have I got the resources to be able to do anything at all? And how can I possibly, what can I do? It's usually not difficult to figure out what to do because you've got so few options, right? But with Birmingham, you can usually got more options, but the tightness is with making the right decision as opposed to the wrong decision. And it's every bit as tight as far as that's concerned, because make some wrong decisions and you can really lose yourself.
You lived it, and good job exemplifying that. But also, it's just, you saw it watching tonight. Everybody, like, y'all were, throughout this entire game, the good kind of miserable.
Yeah.
Like it was difficult for all of you.
I wasn't miserable at all for that second era. Each game feels so similar, but so very different. So very different. And I had a lot of really good avenues I could have taken because I got lucky. Like I had places I could have went to, and I could have actually. But I don't know if I was able to maximize my points in the smartest way. Yeah. Because you don't know what other people are going to do, especially when you're lower in the turn order. It's like, do I hold this card or do I spend it on this other thing? Because each one of the places that has multiple locations, it's like, do I want to go in that direction or do I want to go in this direction? And that is exactly what you're saying. Because the other game, you kind of like, all right, this is what I'm going to do because this is what I can do. But this game gives you such more of an open field to kind of play with. It's not open by any means. It's extremely tight, and we're jockeying for position the whole game. But I felt like I had avenues which I could explore. And I had some space in there that I could say, I'm going to play in this order, and I'm going to do these things, or I'm going to play it in this order, and I'm going to do these things. And that's really exciting. And it makes the game so fun. And I felt like the time just kind of melts away, which is awful AP-wise, but I feel like we moved at a relatively good pace.
Yeah, I mean, for 3 hours, which is usually what we take for this game. So.
Yeah, I mean, so I've talked a little bit about how I prefer Lancaster. And I think for me, I think part of it's just that I have played this game less and I understand it less well. But I can't figure out how to do well without investing at least somewhat in beer in this game. I think if you don't do that, you're too much
reliant on other people.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to do what I did this game and try and build it all.
Right.
Although I think that is actually a viable approach, right? And what you end up doing is building just enough sellable commodities to flip your beer rather than vice versa.
Yes.
Right. Like you're building these for the beer rather than building the beer for these.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So,
100%.
And I think you can do that in a bunch of different ways. And I think boxes probably make the most sense if you're going with that strategy because they're easier.
Yeah, and you've also got some nice little options as to which boxes to use.
We both did a similar strategy.
Yeah. So I've never seen a game where only one person did cotton before. and that turns out looks like to be pretty good.
Yeah. I had access to a couple of beer in the market that I did.
Yeah, so you
means that meant I
basically
didn't
had
have to
4
worry
beer in the
about it.
market you didn't have to worry about.
Yeah.
Right.
And you built just enough for yourself to make the rest of it work.
And our
Yeah.
boxes were expensive at the end, and his cotton, he could flip multiple buildings, therefore more points.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would have loved to build one more box, but I just didn't have the action economy. So,
And it feels like because of the way beer works in this game, that turn order is as important, if not more so, in Lancashire. Or
Yeah.
than
it's-
here.
I mean, they're
I mean, they're
it's
both
always
important.
super
Sure.
important, but for different reasons. And I think
Right.
you'll see when we play Pittsburgh, it's the same way.
Yeah.
What's interesting, well, I don't want to spoil it, but Pittsburgh actually there's at least one turn of that game where it may actually benefit you to not be first.
Yes.
And we'll talk about that when we play it in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So, where it's also sort of a reverse, where you're like, can I spend a lot here to go and see what other people do before I
Right.
have to make choices?
Yeah, because
So-
being last, it seems like you're in a good position because the way that the actual people going before you, you can kind of jockey off of what they're doing.
Yeah.
And in this, and there was a couple of positions where I was like, I'm glad I'm last right now
Yeah.
because I was like, I really want to take advantage of some iron, but there's no iron right now. Like, is somebody going to, or coal, is somebody going to build that coal or iron that I could take advantage of on my next build? I still ended up with a relatively good amount of money even at the end. I'm still not sure if taking 2 loans right at the end was the best move, but I had more than enough money throughout the rest of the games.
Right.
Is this unusual that we basically were spending an absurd amount of money on coal the entire game?
I haven't
it's
seen it
such a-
empty to the degree that we did.
But it's
Yeah,
such
look
a
at-
like
I didn't
difficult
s-
investment because it's so bad on points.
Yeah.
There were a couple of times where I was like, I could build coal, but it's 2 points.
Yeah. 2
Well, and I feel like putting out an enormous amount of coal in iron is a novice play, and doing this, I feel like, is more high level play.
It helps.
Iron's actually pretty high points.
No.
Iron's
Iron
excellent.
is right,
Put out.
understood.
Yeah.
But no, I think you
I didn't
guys
even touch
did it
my
pretty
coal.
well. Yeah,
I was like, I don't want to do that. I would rather people pay more
but it
money.
changes the game, and it. I don't know. What my inexperience in this shows is I don't know if coal's going to be really expensive, which strategy that favors.
Yeah.
Obviously, one that needs coal less, but I think they all do. So I
mean, on my last turn, I considered building over Shrey for coal, which would have taken away 2 points from him and given me 3. I was like, oh, that's not the best way. I'm getting a link for 5 is a better use of my
But
money.
if coal's cheaper, you can potentially build more links for.
Yeah, I mean, coal has the advantage that, once the market is really up at that upper end, you're getting
You
a
can
lot
make
of
a
money
lot
back,
of money.
Yeah.
which saves you doing loans.
Yeah.
So it can really be quite nice.
I just had so much money that that was not viable for my strategy at all. I'd rather have it super expensive to screw the rest of you because it only helps me. At that
I
point.
could have done with building coal in many ways towards the end, but I was at that point so short of action, so I just didn't have the action spare.
Right.
I'm so glad we played these in a row in a week. It just, it really grounds all the rules in a really smart way to kind of the way the rules wash away, and you can actually enjoy the strategy and the gameplay.
Yep. Well, and next week we're going to be busting out Age of Industry. The following week, Brass Pittsburgh for y'all with the latest version of the prototype. So looking forward to that. So big thanks to these guys for spending the time this week. Although let's face it, I didn't exactly have to twist y'all's arm to do this week.
Not at all.
But I appreciate it nonetheless. If y'all at home would do everything that's down below, Derek over there certainly would appreciate it. Like, subscribe, consider supporting the show over on patreon.com/HCHQ. You get a bunch of extra benefits. And we'll be back next week with a bunch more content. I'm Edward.
Shrey.
Derek.
Ken?
I'm not really Martin. I'm somebody else.
See y'all later. Take care, y'all.